Hello, everyone. Welcome to a brand new episode of Tidal, the show where a bunch of creatives get together, start doing some tabletop stuff, whether it's Dungeons and Dragons, Pathfinder, Savage Lands, Candela Obscura, Daggerheart, you name it, we're gonna try to do it, each with a different game master, scribe, DM, whatever. And we're also still in the midst of making our own TTRPG, where we will be also sharing some stuff every so often at the end of each session within Acts 2 and 3 of the current campaign. Where right now, two of our players are running a little bit late because of some personal stuff or from school stuff. You don't know which one has which. Either way, last time we were all here, there was a small kerfluffle where your guys' beloved ship, the Firebird, often known as the Vulgin or the Dread Spear, ended up taking some damage to crash land. Your new recruits had to finish the job of one of the intruders that just hung aboard on the undercarriage of your ship, and with some gentle intervention from Volan, who was already pissed off, rocking some brand new drip that the audience has seen nowadays, you guys now get to go back to your home base on the island of Din, across the cliffside settlement and everything, where all of the players have read the recaps to find out what's been going on. Maybe, I don't know, I'm not their keeper. And as of right now, there's a mysterious individual that is up where the animal sanctuary is with another mysterious individual. But to respect the fact that Umi's player is not here, we're going to turn the attention towards... we're going to turn the attention to D's. So, D's, what are we still doing where it is roughly about to be late afternoon?
Remember, D's crying is a free action.
It's free.
Do you need a recap?
No, I think I remember what happened.
I'm just asking.
Yeah. Yeah, D's would probably be doing some training around this time.
Okay. Just for the cinematic's sake, what are you training yourself to really do right now? You have an arsenal of stuff, whether it's weaponry or magic, so...
So much to choose from.
So much to choose from.
Why choose? You're training in all of it. I'm training in everything right now.
Jack of all trades, master of none.
My life is too
Call the
chaotic
Dragon
now. I
Quest
must train in
character.
all things.
Why is that meme so fucking appropriate?
You know what?
Oh God.
You know what? Dee's is gonna be training in magic.
Okay. what spells are you practicing to set the entire scene for you guys' training field, that from all the money that's been poured in, plus with Bello, Amatista, and Volan surprisingly setting this up on your guys' first day here. It's basically underneath where your infinity pool is, but right above where the private laguna you guys have. It's a very specialty cave with actual carved by hand stairwell that's fully furnished out with different training dummies that are imbued with different magical accuments, different wooden weaponries to the left and the right in case you guys don't want to destroy the whole place, but it's also reinforced with a force barrier of different sigils that have been erected left and right to kind of give it almost like it's a danger room sort of thing. You guys even have a domesticated mimic that Gabriel loaned out to you guys that can form into whatever you want.
Oh yeah.
For those who have the mind in the gutter, please take it out.
I didn't say a thing.
You know what that means? Bees can train against Snowball to her heart's content.
I feel attacked. I feel so very attacked.
This is what happens when I just know shit is gonna happen.
This is why Act 2 is getting best dubs. This is why Act 2 is getting best dubs. Oh my gosh. Coming this fall, we're doing best dubs of Act 2. Prepare for that, everyone. So,
Yay.
Deez, what spells are you training with today? Because you have a long list of spells from just your paladin stuff and your Justicar things, but you also have your gifted spell that Unemia gave you of Ravenous Typhoon. So, what are we training with right now?
Inappropriately on hands.
Don't need to train on that. I'm pretty good at that.
Yeah, I've been groped by these. I
Yeah, it might be good to train a bit in Ravenous Typhoon and the Storge Smite, because those are some of my newer ones.
Storge is the one with your spear, right?
Yes.
Okay, I have to remember, because you have a whole assortment of smites now. Let me just double check real quick for myself. When the DM's trying to make sure everything is up to snuff for the players.
Yeah, because that's the stabby smite.
You're right, that's the killing move that you used on Sister Saren. Okay, so we're gonna start with Ravenous Typhoon, where we're gonna say for the Mimic today, it's going to be the transfigured red dragon that you fought a few months back. So, for the Ravenous Typhoon, the threshold that you need to roll against it with a d12 will be 10.
D12.
And also, don't forget your spellcasting modifier.
That's a dirty 12.
Dirty 12, that's a dirty critical. So, unlike last time you used this spell, where you can mark this off as you've spent it for the day. I think. Yeah, you've spent it for the day. I don't remember the whole stuff for gifted spells. I need to talk to Fluff about that sort of thing. Where instead of conjuring it from the sky to pierce through, you're actually using the moisture in your hand to form an actual physical tornado and twister combo into this typhoon to just pierce through the dragon, where it does knock it back a good 15 feet. But as you have known from all this training, the mimic is too reinforced to take any long-lasting damage. It gets hit, and then all of a sudden its skin reformats just... But I will say you can mark that you have a mastery of Ravenous Typhoon, so make sure you have a +2 the next time you cast this.
Hell yeah.
Und now your Storge Smite. Same threshold, same roll.
That's a 13.
13, that's still a dirty that's a dirty critical success. Again, add a +2 to Storge, as you actually take a wooden spear this time, because using Angus would not do well. As you're spinning it around with an almost psionic touch, to where you actually jettison around the whole room in a ricocheting effect, just drilling through the spine and then try to come out of the neck. But it just kind of swirls around to rip apart the actual neck to head ratio as an explosion piece before what remains of the spear flies back into your hand as the mimic reconstitutes its own head while just staring at you, just like, is that everything? Is that it for today? The choice is up to you right there, Days. What are we doing?
No, I think that's enough training for today.
Okay, so for D's, technically that will eat up 25 of your minutes of the day, as the mimic just reconstitutes itself into a little itty bitty orb with an eyeball just floating around with its own tentacles just waving at you, just like, okay, I'll see you later, bye-bye.
Thank you for the help training.
Okay, so since this is late afternoon and we're gonna go to the library 25 minutes beforehand with Amatista, Bello, and Volan. You guys have recently had your talk and still doing whatever, but the scene is yours.
I gotta look back at the notes.
Take your
Yeah,
time.
I'm doing the exact same thing.
Take your time, guys. Take your time.
Make sure I'm also on the right server for these.
I will say, Jay, to let you know, since you were unavailable, you promoted Dennis. He is now your third in command.
Woo.
You even gave him hand-me-downs to make him feel more like a person.
Don't celebrate all at once.
He's going through it, okay?
No.
Head off, bruv.
Hey guys. Sorry, Mike.
I see a
You're fine. Trust me, you're fine. Calm down.
I mean, how many times have I been late? No one's going to give you a hard time.
And if they do, we'll beat their ass.
Damn right.
We have very big sticks.
Oh, I don't use sticks.
I use these hands.
I want them to live.
I will let them live, but they're going to lose a limb.
Yeah, they didn't need it anyway.
To our lawyers out there, these are clearly jokes.
Sue me, I dare you. Come up to Canada, see how good it works out for you.
Hey, technically, here in America, we can say whatever the fuck we want. So,
It's
I mean,
just
we've got
for
freedom
our
of speech true
lawyers.
here.
This is clearly a joke for our lawyers.
For Twitch TOS, these are extremely a joke. For the VODs,
Oh,
this is for the lawyers.
For us here, we know exactly what we're saying.
darn right.
All funny ha-has. Wink, wink.
We don't advocate violence in any way. We just play it out in an RPG.
But, you guys need some more time to read over the notes.
Yes, because I'm at the part where Doll is brought in.
Okay, then, speaking of Doll, you're outside the library. This is 25 minutes before Dee's did some training, so you're just setting the clock back 25 minutes where you're outside the library with Zalas babysitting you, where I think at this moment you're eating a whole pineapple.
Oh yeah, I forgot I drew that last time. I was like, yes, I am gumming a pineapple.
Zalas is just literally keeping one eye on you, but then another eye just on the horizon line, where he's just thinking to himself, this is the weirdest little salamander I've ever seen. Gumming a pineapple.
it could still
have
be
teeth.
a stranger.
Like, I'd understand
What?
just eating slices of a pineapple, but gumming the whole pineapple with, okay, this is...
She's probably like extracting the juices slowly, savoring it.
Draining it. Oh my god, she's a vampire.
No.
Vampire druid! I want to suck your pineapple.
God damn it.
That sounded way worse than I thought it was going to.
Yes.
It
Yes,
sounded
was.
exactly how I was hoping it would go.
Okay,
Can't
no,
have
that gif
nothing in
is
this
weird.
household.
Not according
You
to...
don't get to complain.
Not according to any of my former friends. We're not able to have fun here. Fuck those bastards. Anyway, so Doll,
Yes.
as you are gumming up this pineapple, I'm still just like, how do you just gum a whole pineapple? This is me, the person. How do you just gum up a pineapple? That's just a secret I want to know.
She has teeth.
I know Doll has teeth.
I have pointed this out.
My answer is like how most snakes can unhinge their jaw.
Lit.
So the kobold can unhinge her jaw.
Lit.
You said this on the internet. You said this on the internet.
I know what I said.
I am
Lit.
not responsible for what occurs.
No, neither am I. So, as you're gumming up this pineapple, you're going to see a very interesting visitor just stroll into the whole settlement while carrying Umi by the back of her collar, and an unusual collie dog folk just trailing behind, looking very disinterested. The individual for you is very odd because of the mulatto brown skin and the long, luxurious black hair racing down where it drapes above the shoulders to go to the nape of the back. Pretty much dressed in kind of tattered workout gear where it's kind of like a ripped collar, ripped off sleeves, then go with 2 chain belts holding up what are basically disaster jeans with different rips and tears around the fabric, to then go with some combat boots as they're standing proudly at 6'6", while the collie dog folk has just black and white fur, standing at a proud 5'8", kind of dressed a little bit like a kind of like a homebody with a baggy hoodie. It's very flowy for the arms. Very, very bulked up camo sweatpants, while also wearing the most douchebaggy accessory of all, open-toed flip-flops.
The ultimate douchebag.
And I'm going to just reiterate for you, doll, you do not know the person with dark hair, but you do know Umi, who's just looking all defeated, as if she's just like,
I have done nothing wrong. How dare you ruin the fun?
But what do
Doll
you
would-
do, doll?
Dahl would probably just, while still enjoying the pineapple, probably tug on Zalas's sleeve or arm, trying to get his attention and try and point out the mysterious people to her, trying to see if he recognizes her, or those two.
Damn it, I gotta get out of my workout clothes after this. As he straightens up to just dust at his knees, then just salute the man in question carrying Umi. Before just trying to gently nudge you with his left foot to do the same.
She freezes for a minute, but then remembering some things she read from military stuff, she kind of stands to strain attention and uses her tail to salute, where she just now notices the bells. She's saluting with tails and with jingling.
Nearly completely forgot about the tail.
I could not. That was too adorable.
God damn it, Laurel.
I regret nothing.
I'm happy you did it.
All of a sudden, you just hear Zalas simply state, It's a joy to see you again, Mr. Maximilian. How you doing this day? Before relaxing his arm to just stand at attention as Maximilian Wallace puts down Umi to just stand in front of Dahl before just walking up to him, just stating, "Where are they?" "They're inside the library, sir, but I don't think..." "Yeah, move out of my way, cowboy." And just shoves Zalas a good 10 feet where he's just 5 feet away from falling off the cliffside. So before we transition, Dahl, what are your thoughts right now?
confusion and fear. And this pineapple's really good.
I'd expect nothing less.
I get the feeling that the pineapple is going to be like a soup that we're going to be using in the future.
Maybe.
Fruits. Just get our fruits.
Oh, God, I'm going to be hungry and carrying food.
Just as the doors just swing open
starts-
super loudly with the wind just rushing through the whole library.
Ah! Wait. There are windows in my library?
Not windows, just the doors just bursting open because of Maximilian.
Because he can't make a simple entrance like his dad.
Alright, well. I get up, and hopefully the magic hand is capturing all the books and pages that are flying everywhere.
I'd say they do. I'd say they do.
I poke my head out. Alright, who blew my door open?
You just see it's Maximilian just strolling, but kind of just, for all the anime fans out there, he's just flash stepping every 3 steps to get closer.
Can't have a normal entrance, boss. Just once.
If you wanted normal, you shouldn't have been working for my father.
Ugh.
What is normal?
See,
Don't get
she
philosophical
gets
with
it.
me.
I'm a fucking talking bird.
And I'm a freaking talking lizard. Who's half human. And has wings and claws.
And then
not
just
nearly
all of a
enough
sudden,
scales.
Maximilian rests his head on top of his arm on top of your head. Yes, yes, yes. And Bello here is an angel that can turn into a half demon. We know this is a very strange universe. Can we get off this philosophical stuff and get on to business about what's going on?
I lightly swat him off my head. Alright, fine. What do you want?
Well, firstly, my little brother wanted to pretty much get a report about who's the dead stiff you guys left in the forest.
The butcher.
Yes. Yes, that's it. The butcher. I think it was stuck under one of the keels of our ship.
I'm getting the feeling you guys doing all of these espionage missions is starting to get too much attention.
Well, we're not exactly known for stealth.
I hate how rude
Well, you haven't met me earlier.
While that is fair, I would also like to point out that we made such a splash that we had to fake our own deaths.
Oh, how
So,
I've
you know.
missed these checkups. Anywho, my kid brother's just wondering because we're gonna need to check the body for the rest, but there's apparently a nearby base of the Voice of the Child on one of the sister islands. So I figured you guys might want to know about that.
Oh, fucking lovely. As usual. I swear, it's like they're fucking stalking us even more.
We really can't continue to ignore them.
That was never an option to begin with.
Well, we need to be more active on them. Because they're just not waiting for us.
Waiting for what the fuck you talking about?
Well,
They're not
We're kinda
looking here
stuck here.
for you.
No, they're most likely going to make more hags. It's just, I'm saying it as a coincidence.
wait, how far away is the sister island? Can I actually get there without a ship?
That would be Kin. above table, you guys have already seen kin flying here, but you guys also have done something for Grandma and Grandpa on said island.
Then it's close enough, right?
But we'll address your guys' mode of transportation after this is over, so hold off all your plans till after the scene has been concluded.
Got it.
But then he just continues to state, but enough about cleanup duty for that, because that's all on you guys, and I can clearly tell that these is still not around, but whatever. We have 2 jobs for you.
Can they wait a week?
You guys do not have a week for the one I got for you, as he actually digs into his shirt to give you guys a full-blown contract with Professor Arcadia, where this is a person that Ametista, Bello, and if these were here, would remember from the wedding on Shepherd's Cradle.
Oh.
Vince, you glitched out for me. I don't even know shit what you were saying.
You guys have a job from Professor Arcadia from the wedding on Shepherd's Cradle. She's the archaeologist professor.
Okay, there we go. That's what I wanted to know.
Who wants to read the contract out of the 3 of you present?
You know what, I will.
Alright. As he hands the contract to a very exhausted looking Bello, because you guys have been very busy this last 2.5 weeks. You are the one to open up to see that you guys are requested for a escort mission of sorts for her archaeology class, her senior class to be exact, to go into the catacombs of Ormaquette and hopefully discover one of the ancient civilizations from old Oltos underneath one of the major islands in western Isano.
Huh. What a coincidence.
I look over his shoulder.
The job itself pays very decently, but they won't say how much because it's on a stipend thing, depending on what you guys end up doing. Because the budget for what they do with this excavation for the senior class also dictates how much you guys get paid. But also, you guys can keep up to 2 relics per person whenever you guys go to Old Oltos for this excavation.
Oh.
But you guys need to be there as late as, let me get the correct date for you all, because you're using the brand new calendar that's been in effect for some time.
The calendar we cannot memorize for our life.
Yes, that one. You guys need to be there by Phaon. Which is which is technically in 6 days, where your guys' ships will be ready on, as you know, Thornsdee.
So we'll have a day to get there.
Yes.
If we wait for the ships.
Yes.
Alright. Hopefully that's enough time.
But that's the contract presented to you guys by Maximilian. It's up to you guys, though, for majority leaders. Do you accept the job?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not gonna hear me say no.
Alright, so since Bello's holding the contract, you just pressed your thumb onto the bottom of the page. You guys are locked into the contract to be in Ormaquette by Phaon. Where all the Max does is take the contract back. You were saying, Strider?
This is slightly convenient.
How so, fam?
Well, we were in need of more ancient knowledge that wasn't publicly available. And now we have a job that literally is dropped into our lap, which gives us granular and direct access to that very thing.
Yeah.
Whether or not this bears fruit is neither here nor there, but still, I love the serendipity of it.
Yeah, you guys actually walked into something I had planned months in advance. I love that.
We need to give him more curveballs.
But then, as soon as that contract is done, you then just see he has like a very dour expression as he's then just like, and then we have a job from my younger brother that comes from my dad where, just follow me. This is gonna be rough to explain.
Alright.
Oh, joy.
As he leads you guys out of the library to see Doll and Umi just conversing about what happened. With Doll still with a pineapple in her mouth, while Umi's just like, a mean man took me away from all of the animals. I wasn't doing just taking them out of their exhibits to walk around in territories they weren't supposed to.
What?
Umi,
Please don't do that, Umi.
don't do that.
Before you guys finally notice the collie dog folk who's just writing in a journal with just the most emo fuckboy expression on his face. Just like he doesn't want to be anywhere. Like,
I'm too focused on the pineapple.
Huh? Just staring at the pineapple. My god. Well,
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your job until the winter months. Meet Cleon.
Then I'm like, what? Me? Who?
Just
Oh.
gesturing to the collie folk, collie dog folk, like, this is an accomplished author or something. I don't fucking know. I don't read his books. But apparently, my dad said to my younger brother to have me inform y'all, you need to watch this son of a bitch. I don't know why. I don't understand the reasoning, but you need to watch him until the winter months.
So we just need to keep him here until winter?
I don't fucking know, guys. I'm not a
We,
micromanager.
pretty much we babysit until winter.
Okay, I guess that wouldn't be too big a deal. Let's just give them a room to hang out in for months.
Great. Just one thing. As Max just walks over to make sure he tilts the journal down for the collie to be, can this really wait? I really just, and then you just see Max punch the guy so hard he flies into the nearest building, which is about 500 feet away.
Was that really necessary?
You have no idea how necessary that was.
He pissed you off, didn't he?
You have no fucking clue.
Can we do that as well?
No, you can't.
Ugh.
We're getting paid to fucking watch him. Of course not.
Wait till after.
Watch it.
Yeah,
Good point.
literally wait until the second that the contract's over.
Because I kind of get the feeling that we're going to have to do that.
Oh, we're gonna want to. I wanted to punch the bride of one of our first missions.
How? I don't even want to know.
You really don't.
Anyway, kids.
Yeah, I'm gonna just...
You go checking on my younger brother in the forest. I'm just gonna... Well, I have a wedding coming up soon. I gotta get my tux.
Yours?
Yeah,
Congratulations.
thank you.
Congratulations to you.
Mayor Frizzy needs to get some time off first before we can fully officiate it all. And my dad's approving of it, so I'm getting my good tux.
Aw.
Fuck yeah.
Which,
Glad you were able to get that.
over table, means you guys succeeded in Dr. Frizella becoming mayor.
We really
Ew.
try hard.
Which all goes to show you guys, when you make stuff happen in this world of your own volition, things will happen when you do certain things. What you guys did at that party, how you guys did stuff for Frizzy, and just all the stuff you've done with the Wallace family in general proved to be a good outcome. So give you guys a round of applause. You all did it.
Yay.
Every action matters.
Every action has an opposite reaction.
Yes, yes it does, Edward Elric.
I will literally beat you through this fucking screen so goddamn much you fucking compare me to the fucking shrimp. I am fucking taller than that fucking beat week.
Twitch, we have to say this as a joke. We say this as a joke, Twitch. Oh, I'll say these comments after stream.
You can't have siblings do anything without shitting on the other. It's just how it is.
Mhm.
But Laurel knows
I
that I
constantly
love
do
her.
this. Yep. But sometimes it's questionable.
You can choose your friends, but you can't choose your family.
Oh, this is a family I choose.
Oh, that's
Anywho, all Maximilian does is shake all of your hands respectfully before just shooting daggers at the newbies like, I have no idea who any of you are, but if you fuck up even a little bit, I will know.
Don't go scaring the newbies. They're barely out of training pants.
Doll is choking. She's choking on the pineapple now.
Pull a pineapple out of her mouth.
And
Doll. Breathe.
And much like how he always does, he calls on his trusty dragon companion to swoop down for him, and he flies off into the distance.
Again. Fucking show off. I gotta go get my food, by the way.
Okay, go get your foodies.
I do nothing normal.
I should be offended. But I have a pineapple, so I guess I'll not be offended.
Well, gang, by this point, it would have reached the 25-minute mark, and do you guys want to get D's to then go check out the dead body in the forest, or leave D's to her own devices?
We shouldn't leave her alone. I stick the pineapple back into Doll's mouth and head over to get D's. Eat your pineapple.
Nope.
This is our cobalt, ladies and gentlemen. Our cobalt.
I love her. She's amazing. I love it. Every second of her.
So, you guys take the path to your house where Deez is finally coming up from underground for training, where, I don't know what you're armed with, Deez. What you got armed with you right now? I mean, besides the Blade of Torrent. I know that's like your staple.
Yes, Joey got that.
I'd say I'd probably have the Blade of Torrent and Valentina, maybe.
Okay. Sword and gun. Alright, just coming up to see the gang. I'll let you guys decide how you're gonna ask Deez to come with you.
Hey, D's, want to loot a dead body?
Want to see a dead body, kid?
Well, she's already seen the dead body, but we have to loot the dead body.
Hey kids, wanna see
Is
a
it
dead
dead
body?
body?
Hey kids, want to save that money? Ah! Oh, damn you, Team 4-star. That shit was funny as fuck.
I had to make the reference.
Oh, it's great. It's great. Anytime we can make a reference to that amazing work, I'm always behind it. Hey, why do you think I brought up the bitches loving cannons yet the week before?
This is true. But D's, how do you respond? Oh.
She just goes with sure. We've also got a job. A couple of them, actually.
Oh.
Speaking of that job, Belichick, should one of us actually go and see if the author isn't dead?
I'll go get the author.
I mean, they're 500 meters away in a building.
For
Speaking
Bello,
of, we
that just
probably have to
takes like
repair
3
that.
seconds with his military training to run there and back.
You could do that the whole time!
Yeah. He's never asked.
You son of a...
I'm still reminded of the fucking giraffes. You had all these things, but you choose, giraffes, Jack.
I still think we should have kept one.
We'll get a giraffe later.
We could buy a giraffe.
We could buy a sea of giraffes.
Exactly.
We don't need
So it's
giraffes.
fine. It's
He
fine.
really
We'll get
doesn't
them
want-
later.
Alright. Is he breathing?
He's alive, and he's very upset at being interrupted again.
Alright, fine, whatever. Just put him somewhere. We've got to watch him until, like, winter. That's job 1. Job 2 is we're going to be escorting a senior group of archaeology students. Yes, senior group of archaeology students. Into ruins.
I'm back and I got chicken.
Ooh.
And the bird lady has chicken. Perfect. Cannibal.
I mean, Amatista would be a cannibal.
It's true.
Good
I mean,
to know.
if you think about it, owls are, considering they do eat birds.
Yeah. It's very
Yeah,
fucked
they
up.
are. They straight up do that.
Let's say chickens eat birds. Or eat chickens.
They get to eat
sometimes.
themselves.
Yeah.
Oh, Doll's wrapping up the edgy boy. Smart.
When no one, literally, you guys said to do it. She does it off screen. She just takes out the the vines bolt, turns it unlethal. It's just be like, done.
What?
Turn it, unwrap him.
We didn't mean literally. Doll, please.
She just blinks. Is this not what I was meant to do?
No,
No.
this was not what you were meant to do.
Why am I trapped with these imbeciles?
Probably because you have a target on your head.
Now be nice,
Oh,
or we're gonna stick you in a
great.
basement.
An overgrown pigeon and a gecko. Lovely.
An emo mutt.
We have a basement, right?
Are you asking me or?
We do
No.
have a basement.
Oh, I was just trying to make sure.
I
I was like,
vote
are
we
you
stick 'em
asking
down
me or are you asking Amy?
Oh,
the
I'm
character?
asking Amatista. So it's like, let's stick them in there. The coldest corner we can find. And then Doll can practice her vine work by making a wall.
You just-
No,
the
no,
people
no,
that come
doll,
after us.
You're looking at Doll.
Hurt.
Yes,
If you
Jay?
look at Doll, she's all. Go on, Jake, go.
You were saying, Jay?
Do not do this. This will not work.
Hey, we just need to keep an eye on him until winter. I didn't hear anything saying that he had to be comfortable.
That's usually entailed with it.
That's just sort of implied.
Why are we protecting the sad dog man?
You know what? Sad dog man can be protected by the dogs.
Nope, not one.
Doll just looks up to the dog guy. Why are you being hunted?
Oh, great. Now there's a tree frog talking to me.
Why don't you just shut up and just fucking focus on your book?
Yes, apparently he's a very well-known author. Or some such. I've never heard of him.
You Philistines.
Philistine, huh?
At least you don't live in squalor.
No, we don't. We busted our
Been
ass
there,
to
done
have
that.
a place like that.
If you must
It ties up his...
if you must leave...
No, don't. Let the
Don't.
mouth go. Let the mutt go.
Called me a tree frog.
I know, he did.
Be
And
nice.
In case you hadn't noticed, he's insulting all of us. Just take it on the chin. I'll get you a strawberry after.
She does it, so she's bragged.
And now I know it works. Perfect.
So what do you guys do with Cleon?
Stick him in a room and lock the door.
Okay, so you guys just open the door to have your two housekeepers.
Make sure he's fed and watered. Beyond
Of
that,
course, sir.
nothing
no
more.
problem. Now, just tell us this. Why is there a dog, and why does he look angry?
That's his species, and that's his mood.
Oh, well, we're very used to very annoying guests. Hello again, little, dragon-blooded thing. We just fixed the floor that you destroyed.
Thank you.
That wasn't
No more
ever-
doing it and apologize to them.
Yes, Captain. I'm sorry. No more.
Okay. Also, Master Bellovac, we were just coming back with some dry cleaning. Your hat is now firmly clean, as Elena and Eliza present your hat and your jacket back.
Thank you.
No problem. And if you ever need anything for the house, just know that we are looking out for you at all times.
Yes, I've come to discover this.
Is there
Very
a problem, Master Volin? Is there something unsatisfactory with your room?
No, everything is fine. Thank you so much for asking.
Of course, no problem. We'll stick this one right where they belong. In the pasture room in the basement.
Fantastic. You guys definitely know your stuff.
We've been doing this for many years.
That is definitely a pay for an experience.
Is there anything else you require of us? Because we have a very busy schedule preparing dinner. We're trying to make you all a huge banquet buffet.
Oh, well, that'll be nice. I'm good. How about the rest of you? Stick pineapple in Doll's mouth before she says something. I'm just gonna have
Why are you
pineapples
so
on
mean?
hand. I am simply avoiding any possible problems that could arise from open-ended questions.
He's learning. He's learning too fast. Damn it.
You need more
You gotta
curveballs.
get evolved.
He has a lot of experience with, shall we say, temperamental party members. And I'm not mean. She likes pineapples. I'm not sticking things she doesn't like in her mouth.
She sucks on the juices.
God damn it.
But do you guys want to give a request to Elena and Eliza for dinner, or are you guys just gonna head off to the forest?
Oh, I trust their judgment. I'm not going to request
Yeah,
anything.
just we got things to do.
Yeah, we got a busy lot ahead of us.
Very well.
Behave, Zelda.
So, as you guys are walking from the settlement to use one of the lakeside boats to go from this cliffside all the way back to the jungle access, with Umi taking the form of a kind of a dream cloud wrapped ferret to just scuttle and hang out in one of your guys' pockets. You decide whose.
I got 3 pockets. Everyone else seems to have pets stashed around them.
But you don't like the horde of animals to go into battle with now?
Animals.
Leave my
druids.
fucking dire wolf puppy alone.
I not touched your direwolf puppy since it bit me.
You'll get a pet eventually.
One
I
day.
think he has 2. It's the druids.
I'm not going to count them as pets. It's very wrong in a lot of ways.
Or the caretaking sense.
Well, at least I'm caretaking for one of them. The other one doesn't seem to require that much.
Okay.
Oh yeah, alright. So there's a ferret in my pocket and a kobold tailing behind me.
Pretty much.
Is she still wearing the bells?
Yes.
Of course.
Which means I'm jingling with every step.
It's fine.
I'll get
It's
used to it.
It's distracting in a good way.
I'll get used to it.
It's that
So-
where she makes holes and wanders off.
We couldn't use something, I don't know, maybe supersonic so that we don't have to necessarily hear it all the time.
You know I would still hear it.
Yeah, but you would still hear it.
If I have to suffer, you do too.
I'm starting to find that is a mission statement with us. Anyways, does anybody remember where we left that body? I kinda wasn't paying attention when I was...
Well, we'll find it.
Why don't we do a
This is
group
a-
survival check?
Yeah, this is a big island!
Oh, it is huge.
We're just gonna find it, my foot.
I mean,
Remember the instructions Deez gave as to where it was. Somewhere in the middle of the woods.
Yeah, god damn it!
I did eat portions of it.
Well, I got a dirty 20.
I got a 21, thank
21.
you, dice.
Oh, that.
Okay, I'm gonna have to use one of my mulligans.
Okay.
Already? Jeez.
Dirty
20.
21.
Dirty 21.
Dirty 23.
23.
Do you want to know why I said I'm gonna use my mulligan now?
You roll a 2.
No, I rolled a 6.
Oh, better than I
And what happened?
I rolled a 3.
You're
thought. Weakestly, goodbye!
So literally, I'm like, it's somewhere in the woods.
Deez is
God.
known for getting lost.
Oh, tease.
They are our Zoro.
She's having a bad enough time. I'm not going to give her a hard time. I couldn't give her a hard time if I tried.
He's already dealing with too much.
So,
Exactly.
luckily you guys are able to pick up the trail with enough time before the sun gets a little bit lower than before. And with one of you guys actually grabbing a hold of Dee's before she wanders off somewhere that she probably shouldn't.
Dumb extended arms.
You all find a familiar person, but for Dahl, very new, because they look exactly similar to Maximilian, but with softer features. A little bit more of a angelic face, with the gray eyes also having a tint of purple and pink, but also wearing more relaxed clothes with kind of like a small poncho of sorts, and a few like flowy pants of sorts, and just some sandals. As everyone else recognizes this as good old Mordecai, who's examining the eviscerated remains of the butcher.
Seems someone beat us to it.
Hi, Mordecai.
Hey guys.
How's it going?
I'm still trying to figure out how to change my daughter's diaper.
That can be complicated.
You'd be surprised, since she's 1/4 demi-human and 1/4 demon.
I definitely don't envy your challenge. But I was more wondering if you found anything about the body that you're examining.
That I'd actually like you guys to do yourselves, because I'm just trying to take in an estimated quote for Dad. As he puts on glasses to then check over stuff again.
Well, guess we're getting no free lunch.
So guys, for this group check, you guys can decide between Arcana or Investigation. Who's doing what, you guys declare after.
Oh, well, mine's got the Arcana easy.
I could do either.
Mine doesn't matter because they're both the same.
Yeah, mine doesn't matter.
Y'all need to be perfect.
Fuck you.
Well, doing
I only have a +2 modifier in both of them. Fuck you.
If two are doing Arcana, I'll do Investigation.
Well, I got a dirty 27.
27. And
I got a 7.
okay,
Oh, what was that?
27 in Arcana and a 7 in Arcana.
Oh. No, I'm all getting that shit. No, I'm all getting that shit. I hate that.
So, dirty 30.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Jeez.
Jay, I think Fluff beat you finally.
It's because I'm built in the Sunday kind of build that Beast lets me do. It's a little different.
She's getting a cookie after this.
Just a dirty Jesus Christ. Just beat
Yeah,
Jay's
fucking
record
holy
of
shit.
high rolls. Goddamn.
It's because you told me the certain things I'm allowed to do with proficiencies and the way we built Doll.
Hey, I will eventually get back to my broken rolls.
Yeah, you will go back to being Percy DeRollo, my good sir. While you are doing stuff with the Wavemaker build, and I'm not mad about that, Fluff. So 15 and 27 for Arcana, a dirty 30 for Investigation. What about the rest of you guys?
19 for investigation.
19 for Investigation.
14 for Arcana.
Okay. So, unfortunately for you guys with Arcana, the DC was 17, as was Investigation. Where you guys technically get a hint that there's something magical, but for the two of you, you don't really get what you're looking for. But I'm gonna start with Bello for his success in Arcana. You guys know this is a transfigured, no change there. It's like, oh, great, another transfigured, big fucking shocker. The thing is that this particular transfigured was laced in 2 different powders. A invisibility powder and a tracking powder. The invisibility one explains how it was able to latch onto your guys' ship no problem. The powder, though, is a problem because it's indicating that they had a marker that went off when the ship crashed onto the beach not that far from where everything was last time. Meaning that this sends out a small beacon to any nearby facility that's owned by the voice of the child.
Well, son of a bitch.
It's never easy, is it?
No.
Meanwhile, for investigation, for surprisingly Detective D's and Doll Watson. Oh wait, no, I got it wrong. It's Doll Holmes and D is Watson. Because that fucking dirty 30.
Say. Yeah. If anyone deserves the Sherlock Holmes, it's freaking Doll.
Just putting on that stupid banana hat with the fucking pipe.
No, that pipe's a pineapple. We all know it.
It's just
No, it's a
stupid
bell.
banana hat, pineapple. Huh? I can finally
Just add a bell on top of it when she actually gets the idea.
Hold a bell up and just ring.
Yeah, that stupid banana looking ass hat. I know it has a name, but fuck that stupid ass hat. Anywho,
I like that hat.
I've seen better hats.
So why? But still.
The main thing you guys get from the initial investigation is the map that Maximilian, I get the brothers mixed up sometimes, that Maximilian told you guys about that leads to a facility that is freshly constructed on the island of Kin, where you guys are in the triangle islands of Sin, Din, and Kin. There used to be an island named Rin, but it was sunk about, I think, 1,000 years ago. It doesn't matter. But with the Dirty 30 from Doll, there are actually schematics that you guys have found for an early design that's coming from Dr. Gershon's laboratory about aura gloves. Where they've harnessed the capabilities to actually siphon off auras from other people of combative and magical natures and weaponize them into these garments. They haven't figured out the full-blown formula, but if they do, this could mean a problem in the future.
I snatch those plans and read them. These are looking disturbingly familiar.
You good there, Fluff? I see your eye twitching.
You're lucky I'm drawing a gremlin right now. I know. God damn you.
Look, I wasn't expecting a dirty fucking 30, motherfucker.
You told me to start using the Wavemaker stuff the way you...
But I wasn't expecting a dirty fucking 30.
You should have known, motherfucker.
You know how
It's
I
your
built things.
system.
I know it's...
You-
well, technically it's our system, guys. We're a committee. We're a council of sorts.
You know how I like to build characters.
I know.
You're going to have to help me with that system, because that is definitely going for my next character.
Oh, I'm gonna help all of you guys. We're gonna do a whole Session 0 character creation thing for Campaign 2. So I got you.
Sounds fun.
Oh yeah. But
Chaotic.
with all of that, guys, this is the main thing with the investigation and the Arcana. You guys know there's a nearby facility, and from when I was asking you guys about facilities you've destroyed, you've almost destroyed almost 100 of these. So the whole factor is, what do you guys want to do? Do you guys want to take care of it now, leave to chance, or just act like it's no big deal?
Yeah, I'd like to take care of it.
Yeah,
I want to take care of it.
I think we're
Yeah,
pretty
let's take
unanimous
care
in
of
the
it.
belief that we're going to want to take care of it. And besides, I want to hunt down this research on these gloves.
Almost forgot, because you guys still succeed on that investigation. On said map details for the newly made facility, there are 50 captives that are in this facility, and notes about a hag maker being held underneath it.
Of course.
And
Let's
now
go.
we're going to have to step up even further.
I almost
Is there
forgot
any reason
because
for us to
my
wait?
notes got slightly glitched in my notes app.
That sounds like an issue.
Actually, it's an ish phone.
Ugh.
So, since you guys want to try to handle this business, Laurel,
Yeah.
do you remember one of the options that Canute has in staff form?
Other than transporting people with canoe to a tree that they mark.
Yes. I'm saying this because you guys, as I've said, have already been to the island of Kin to do something for Grandma and Grandpa. So, here are the options. You guys can either swim there, which takes up a few bits of time to give you levels of exhaustion. You guys can use the Canute of having transport via plants, or see if there's a loaner boat that Kit can give you guys, which would just be a different kind of option altogether. But you guys tell me.
We're going canoe. We're going canoe. No one else gets an option. I want to use Canute.
Okay.
I think the captain
Oh,
spoke.
God.
I mean,
The captain
I
has
just turned around and
decided.
pointed my wings.
Like, Laura was just like, no, get the fuck out of my way, guys. Listen, DM, I'm gonna tell you right the fuck now.
Leaning over the table, just holding the
Oh yeah,
collar
no,
of
no,
his
no.
shirt.
I'm here holding the DM by dice point.
It's like, listen here, you son of a bitch. I'm gonna take this fucking stick, I'm gonna open up a goddamn tree.
And all we can see is Amatista literally pulling at the sky. And I'm just going, you got wings! I got wings! What is this swimming nonsense?
We have two people. Well, what? Actually, we have.
We can carry literally everybody.
I don't wanna. We're gonna have to carry other people on the way back.
Do you think that we're gonna get a boat that's gonna be able to carry 50 people?
I can't swim.
You're gonna be on my back.
But it's fine. This is a lot faster.
So, luckily you guys are in a clearing with a bunch of nearby trees, as all Mordecai does is just look at you. So do you guys find all the interesting stuff, or...
Yep.
Cool.
I think so.
Oh, by the way, if you guys are gonna go anywhere, take the writer. Leaving him in one place for too long is a dangerous idea.
Wait, what?
Bye, guys! And then he just vamps out.
Okay, that just complicates things a lot.
Okay.
got
Well,
the
he's
rope.
going to have to learn to
What
shut
do
the
I
fuck
do?
up and actually deal with it.
I got the rope.
This is okay. This is what we're gonna do.
We're not-
We're gonna have dogs guard the dog, so if anything happens, we'll know and we can slaughter whoever's causing trouble.
Will they be good enough? We are going to a facility for the voice.
So no
That's
rope.
literally a hag factory.
Do you volunteer to
Fellow-
sit with the dog?
No, I need to.
Fellow,
I need to
I
find
got a
this research
question.
notes.
Would your dogs be able to do this on their own? Where my dog, I can't.
If I may,
Do-
guys, if you don't mind, you gotta also remember your crew and even Bellow's order are on the island right now.
Oh, that's true. We can just put him with one of them.
Are they going to be enough?
We could
My
take a
order
couple-
could.
can take a couple
the
people.
order could literally slaughter people, and same thing
Yeah.
with crew.
All right.
Which one would you want to do?
That does mean that we're going to be carrying even more people. How many boats are we going to need to borrow?
We're using
my
canoe.
God.
We're teleporting through trees.
Amethysta just bats at him with the fucking canoe.
Ow!
Writer dude,
Obviously
goes
not
to
enough to
the
actually
sword.
hurt him, but enough to be like, you're a fucking idiot.
I don't know what a canute is.
That's the name of my weapon!
It moves people?
There's more things to it than that.
As
But
Amy decides to demonstrate by walking to a nearby tree and actually has the druidic symbols on Canute race around it in staff form to then just completely open the tree as a walkway for you guys to proceed however you want.
Vince, now that you brought that up,
Yes.
remember I knew I wanted to make Amethysta multi-class, but I did not know what.
Next level up.
Yeah.
more druids.
A barbarian druid, come on!
Just
I already played
like
one.
Naya.
Are we getting
Yeah,
more of
we're-
the octopuses?
Just like
There's a
Naya.
chance.
Okay.
Just stick my
Anyway,
head through the tree.
Follow back on a message to his order and tell them to watch the writer.
You just hear Melanie say, "Belly Bell, why are we watching a motorcycle rider?"
Not.
It's
he's an
part
author.
of our assignment.
Then put a W in front instead of just RIDER. Can you not spell on your iStone?
My eye stone is very old and busted. I don't know what you want from me.
Get a new iStone, for God's sake!
I thought we had the latest models.
Bella's too old-fashioned.
I haven't checked my iStone in ages. I get the feeling that there are voicemails I don't want to hear.
Since
You
I mean,
probably
to be
might
fair,
need a
All Black's
complete
not
upgrade.
committed, man.
yeah, Bello
I-
is the
I-
oldest character in the party. He doesn't do modern models.
He's a great.
Oh, he got upgraded from the one they had back when they got Tiny a phone, and never again.
I've been functioning just fine without one.
Still, you guys are free to walk through the tree whenever you're ready.
That is a nifty staff you have.
The slow head turn.
What? I'm sorry that I don't know your entire stinking inventory.
Don't insult Canute.
I'm not.
It also
trying.
can turn into a sword.
I'm not trying. I was being
It's a
legitimately
very strong
complimentary.
sword.
How am I supposed to know that the stick can turn into a sword too?
Ask questions. Ask us about our gear.
I get the feeling that
No,
if I did
damn
that,
it.
I would be sitting around until next summer. You guys have a lot of stuff.
That sounds like an issue.
It's not an issue. Look, let's just go before I
Doll
say
already went through the
something else
portal
that's
while
gonna
you
hurt
guys were
somebody.
chatting, apparently.
Ah,
Dial.
He's just gonna follow Doll to make sure she doesn't get into too much trouble.
I'm just bolting through that thing. Make sure she's okay.
I gotta have a ground energy somebody.
I swear to God.
It's fine. For now.
For now, just keep an eye out on a doll to make sure she doesn't do anything too dangerous.
You might need a baby related anything just to keep her steady. I'm sorry.
Have to
So,
get a child harness and leash on you.
one by one, you guys go through the tree to pop out onto the island of Kin. Kin is a very dark island in general, where it has perpetual darkness overlaying itself with very eerie vegetation that comes from the brand new shadow dimension of sorts. And, oh boy. It gives off the air of an almost gothic kind of landscape to where you hear phantasms and even some shadow elementals just roaming everywhere with just the eeriest cackles and creaks around every corner. For the majority of you guys, it's kind of standard. For the ferret in Volan's pocket of Umi and Dahl, they are petrified.
Calm down, it's going to be fine. We've done hundreds of these facilities.
You did what now?
We've broken a lot of these buildings.
Okay.
You'll be fine.
As you guys
In fact-
will... Yes?
In fact, just do what you were doing back at our place and just ruin the foundation with your burrowing.
She's already 15 feet down.
It's like preaching it. Not yet!
You guys will also note one additional thing as you guys have arrived. If I have the right device to... Oh, I do! In the distance, you guys will see the house you built for Grandma and Grandpa during one of your off days. It's
What's
surrounded
that doing there?
by purple trees with black leaves draped around it to just have like a tower tree house that almost looks like it belongs in Halloween Town. But you made it for
Nice.
Grandma and Grandpa.
Wait, that's where you guys built their house?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's the perfect place for their house.
Yeah, but there's a hag facility now here. Shouldn't we be concerned?
They can handle themselves.
You do remember what they are capable of, right?
I've not seen what they're capable of, though I do know what liches are able to do.
Yes.
Oh, they're more than just your typical lich.
Wait, there's leeches here?
They're fine.
They're sweet.
I mean, last time I ate a leech, it was kind of sweet.
Oh,
Not leech, lich!
Oh, here we go again.
I can just see me just holding her from the back of her neck. It's like, not leech, lich. Undead,
Bless you.
bony people.
Bless you?
Boy.
you'll meet them at some point.
Okay.
Yeah, now's not the time for intros. Put her
So,
back down.
I want to know who wants to scout out the area for the facility and who just wants to walk around haphazardly into danger.
I don't mind scouting out.
Okay. Roll a perception check for me, Fluff.
Perception? Okay. That is a 19.
19 will succeed. The DC was 15. As you guys follow Doll with the bells on her tail to give away her position to help you guys overall, you go through some of the dead tree areas. You okay, buddy?
I'm good. Just sighing, it's like, why didn't we take the damn bells off?
I just wanted to make sure everyone was okay. I'm in a very worrier mood right now.
No, look, we're the ones who didn't think to take the dang things off. We should suffer the consequences.
Well, aren't you one of the people that can use magic?
Yes, I can use magic. Why?
Can't you cast a silence charm on it where only we can hear it?
That's actually a good point. Let's see if I actually do have access.
I don't know what the name would be called, but I figured that would be some kind of spell.
It would be just straight up silence. Just to see if it's accessible to me.
I think as a sorcerer, you should be able to cast it.
He has the capability to cast it. But by the time you guys are following Dahl through the dead trees area that kind of just dips into like a nearby bog of sorts that has a bunch of swamp and ooze creatures, even some half-ooze beings from a time before time, during the Dawn period. It leads to basically it's kind of like an octagon-sized building with a huge observatory in the center of it that has a couple of people delivering shipments, but none that look like they're above a acolyte or even a banneret. Like, it seems like one of the lower facilities where whatever heads that have just arrived are leaving as the sun is beginning to set. But around the perimeter, there are at least 2 acolytes that are just examining the place, where it's a familiar sight for all of you, but for Dahl with your 19, you're able to see that the acolytes for the Voice of the Child have given up something to join the cult overall, which is they gave up their face.
Grants.
I didn't know No Face was here. God damn it, if I had known, I would have had a gold coin on me.
Don't put no face in the Voice of the Child.
No Face, what are you doing? Just gives up a sign saying they have free dental. But you have no teeth!
Opens mouth.
Gold coins, man.
No, do not open mouth. That would just look even worse. Nothing creepier than No Face is No Face with a mouth.
And Texas has a mouth. It's not a traditional mouth.
It's a morph.
Ugh.
But by the time the rest of the council is now in position, it's just you guys staring downwards at the octagon building, where, although your characters have done this numerous times, since you guys are doing this for the first time around the table, what are your thoughts looking at this thing?
I mean, big octagonal structure, probably has multiple entrances in. You could also go above or below it. I'm just thinking of ways on how to breach this thing the quickest and most effective way possible. Because I don't want to, like, drag out getting to those hostages.
That's fair. That's fair. What about the rest of you guys? Oh, thanks for the hydrate, Shan.
Ah, crap, I gotta hydrate now.
But you were saying, Jay?
I said they learned nothing from the other time.
Yeah. What about you, Laurel?
I'd be probably also, like, doing something similar to Volan.
Okay. Deez, what are your thoughts staring at this thing? Or what are you doing while looking at this thing?
Hopefully not sharpening her axe and picking a place to charge.
No, these would probably also be something similar to Amy and Volan, just
Yee.
trying to strategize.
Yay, thinky parties.
And Doll, this is your first time in front of a facility instead of being a captive. What are your thoughts while looking at this structure?
Stick a cookie in her mouth.
Well, apparently being given a cookie, anxious, and getting probably a couple of flashbacks.
Fair enough. So, looking at the structure, this is how it's old hat for the senior members of you guys. Because right now in Ferret, all Umi is thinking is, oh, those are bad guys, but I don't want to come out because I'm scared. This facility... Oh, yes, Strider?
It's alright, you can stay in my pocket.
So, for you guys, the octagonal structure is normally packed up with approximately 15,000 acolytes, with just 5,000 higher tier members. Not as close as Benneret's, but maybe just a little bit close to whatever would be the best equivalent to supervisors for these facilities. As I need to... Oh, conductors. There we go. Acolytes and just a handful of conductors. Like roughly maybe 500-600.
Anyone else notice the lack of security?
It seems like a trap.
Yeah.
Could I investigate the area?
If you want to, yeah.
Silence charm on her tail.
You know what? I'm glad you said that. So with disadvantage, do an investigation.
Disadvantage, so it'd be neutral then?
Yes.
Okay. So I just ended up re-rolling because I rolled ahead of time before you said disadvantage.
Okay.
So it went. So the re-rolls turned into a 19, making it a dirty 30 again, unless you want me to go back to either the 15 or 11 I had before, which would be either a 22 or a 26. I'll let the dealer choose.
You know what? I'm gonna take that 11. Just cause.
That's fair.
So, luckily, for whatever god you want to pray to, you are not detected because these are acolytes. They do not have the senses trained into them like their superiors from the Bennerets.
They don't have eyes.
In investigating the area, right now there are 2 investigating each side that's presented, while on the inside that are exiting outwards. The structure begins to get a little bit trickier because then there are the higher members that are starting to show face. Mostly the generals and the maestros. Those would be the ones directly under the successors, lieutenants, and ascended. They're like the mid-tier people, which, counting into level basis, they would trounce you in 5 steps, doll. In that case, following suit when they're exiting to then head elsewhere after dropping off some stuff, you're noticing that there are a couple of different transfigured beasts that are in the vicinity. Some Yatgways, a familiar creature to Volin, Dees, and Tiny, for the two-phased, double-headed wormhound you guys fought during the summer gala.
Oh, joy.
Some Cenobiles, which for the three senior people at the table are just flesh cars. And what's surprising to all of the sights is seeing that there is now a Cenobile that's in the shape of a limousine that's starting to carry out the higher tier members away from the facility. But it almost seems like it's like a small drop-off for the night. So they're trying to make it seem like it's low-tier security for something happening in the morning.
So a trap.
So Dahl would definitely relay this to everyone the best she can, as she's finally remembering the bells and is struggling to take them off.
Ametista helps her take them off.
Good idea.
But
All right.
yeah, she relays as much as she can, describing like flesh cars, dragon dogs, scary people, big scary people, people that look like they're in the military but worse, etc., etc.
Mhm. Who here's opting for a stealth approach?
I opt for a stealth approach.
Yeah.
Trying to be
starting to think.
stealthy.
Stealth sounds good.
Right, okay. So, I'm not exactly the stealthiest tool in the shed, so I think the best approach for me would be to go from above. What about the rest of you?
I normally stick to above as well.
Then you're with me.
I'll stick low.
Okay. How about you, Dees?
I mean, I don't have wings, so I'm sticking to the ground.
Fair point. I mean, you could just hitch a ride with one of us.
No, I'll be fine on the ground.
All right. Now, doll,
Hmm?
I know you can wild shape and whatnot. Do you have a form that is suitable for stealth?
I might be out of wild shapes today.
All right. Then how about you stick with me and go above?
Okay.
All right. I'm on.
So, guys, now it's time for a group stealth check.
Lords, do I hate this? Oh, you beautiful dice! I crit.
Oh, there we go. That's nice.
I am so goddamn worried because I am a +1 stealth. I can't stealth.
30.
My tablet glitched.
You cut out, Jay. What'd you say?
30, 21.
Dirty 21. Thank you.
My tablet glitched.
It's okay, Laurel. Strider.
When it comes back, my crit. I crit.
Okay, so
So 21.
natural 20 with 20 with
Yeah.
a +1.
Yeah.
D's
19.
19. Cool.
17.
17. Alright, alright. Doll.
10.
I'm just gonna roll for Umi, because Umi's still in the pocket. Luckily I have Umi's sheet.
Yes.
Okay, let's see if we can make some magic. Okay, I rolled for Umi. Umi got a 19.
Pocket stealth.
Pocket stealth.
Shouldn't she get an advantage because she's in my pocket?
You know what? I'm gonna see if she can get that advantage being in your pocket.
Yeah. Well,
He's not gonna go do
Dirty
anything on her
20.
own.
Yo.
You saved her.
The safest place to be is in my pocket.
So
Until everything goes wrong.
the DC for this was actually 17. You guys majoritively made it. If there were more fails than successes, this would have been a whole different thing.
I will take what little victories we can.
So, navigating on ground, easy enough to sneak past all of them. Doll panicked when the bells rung, but thanks to Dees and Bello just yanking her through, no problem on the... No, Doll's with you in the air, my bad. So...
Yeah.
And we,
Yeah.
And we took off the bells.
Yeah, we actually took off that bells earlier.
Cool.
So,
So, ground team,
Yeah,
no
she's-
problem. In the air, with Doll's trembling, it almost made it hard for Bolin to fly for a hot minute before. It's just like, hey, calm down. Jesus.
don't go shaking my wings.
And you guys land safely onto the roof to see that the glass panels aren't really accessible to go through. Not because of any bad stealth rolls, as I just told you guys, but just because, due to your own actions, they're trying to prepare for all entryways in case there are people that will try to disrupt their process. So the best way to get through would just be to smash the damn thing up in the air.
Or
Melting.
there's that, but I was more thinking, how sharp are my claws?
Are you gonna pull a Catwoman?
I'm gonna pull a cap.
Okay. Easy enough with your natural 20 to do this, where you actually take the claws to carve up enough of a hole to where you kind of grab it before it falls over, and just gently place it to the side.
Ladies first.
What?
Thank you.
She just still clings onto Volan.
Come on. And then I just swoop in after Ametista.
Okay. You guys swooped in. No problem. It's just now you're on the ground. You're just in the ground floor area where it just seems like it's a lot of crates right now. Just a ton of different crates. Where so many acolytes are just kind of meandering, where they're signing to one another about certain stuff, about how they're super excited that one of their superiors is coming. They're so excited that some of them might get promoted. They might get their face back to become a conductor. And they're doing this all for their Lord Enos, who showed his power during the summer gala. All of them just trying to sign to each other in excitement, while a few of them are just straggling to put some of the crates away. Your stealth is still in effect for a little bit longer, as you guys are still just maneuvering carefully from the crates on the ground and staying to the shadows within the rafters. In this act, though, who wants to roll perception to find a pathway down to the lower decks? Oh, not lower floors.
Someone other than me.
Okay.
This one shouldn't be shit.
Wait, what's happening? Sorry, I zoned out for a little bit.
Gotta know your
Rolling
strengths and
perception.
weaknesses, my guy.
19.
19, easy enough. The DC was going to be 18 for this.
Oh, gee.
Yeah, the DC is going to get higher and higher the longer you guys do a stealth mission. I'm just going to let you know. So with Amy finding the right pathway, just signaling to Bello and Dees to follow after, you guys go through one of the central runways that kind of careens into two different stairwells, where just going off the senses that you've been trying to pick out for yourself to then descend down the stairwells, you're able to go towards one of the lower levels, which is the science level. Not the basement just yet. This is where a few of the conductors are seen to be in residence. A lot of the conductors have lab coats because some of them are actual licensed doctors. Others are just kind of like different physicists and whatnot. They have faces, but they've actually blinded their own eyes in the same vein of how Enos Purveil burns the flesh of others, trying to basically display their devotion towards their religion, as they're trying to do so many things while testing out some brand new formulas from Dr. Gershon, and trying to look over all the schematics from different transfigured creatures, from stuff you guys have fought in the past and some that you haven't experienced as of yet. It's a whole big thing where they're just trying to do a whole different assortment of things, and it's a lot of stuff to take in, but it's kind of like how well you guys are going to do for this thing. As if you want to re-roll your stealth, you can, because the DC is going to raise from here.
I'm quite literally never going to do better than that 21. Correct.
Okay.
I think I might, since a 10 is not the best.
I re-rolled and my stealth went down.
Oh no.
And I don't want to waste my mulligan in case there is combat.
That is fine.
Mine went up from a 10 to 15.
Okay.
Yeah, no. I got a 7.
If you guys want to keep your stuff instead of the re-roll, that's fine. I'm not gonna...
I'll keep mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I benefited.
Okay, so Doll gets the re-roll. DC's gonna... Thankfully, you guys have more successes, because DC's raising to 19 for stealth. It's getting a little bit too close for comfort. Which means that meme of yours, Laurel, for how most of y'all are being built is finally coming into play, slowly but surely.
God damn it, not the meme!
Please.
Oh.
We don't need to load the guards with the thickness of the screw.
It's a shame most of the screw is too thick.
I still remember that one session where D's was too top and bottom heavy and was trapped between two buildings.
It was a great time.
That's terrible.
So, navigating through this, luckily with D's and Bello and Volin able to try and mask any of the stealth problems for the rest of you guys by knocking a few different equipments over left and right to make sure that none of them got suspicious. You're able to eavesdrop on a couple of them where they're just saying, I really hope that we can get some of this research in for the good old professor. I really want to see what his research will bring. Oh, I agree, especially since it's going to go straight to the top. I wonder if he'll actually relay this information to our beloved teacher and mentor. Silence, you fool. If you keep on blibbering and blabbling like this, we'll never be able to meet Dr. Gashan. I'm sorry, sir. This is why you're lower conductor, and I'm your superior. Now, finish testing out the different facilities for, the brand new Cenobiles. Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Batista, I need to get my hands on that research. Might be really important to Candace's condition.
No, anything really we can get probably will help.
So, Roland.
I've been keeping this in my back pocket. I have disguised self. So I'm thinking I disguise myself as a conductor.
Okay.
And then I just go into the facility, waltz in, grab that research. Of course, I now have to unload the druids onto Ametista, so flop.
Umi can join Yuki in her cleavage of behold thing.
Just
Lucky fucking druid.
so, just using the disguise self to appear as one of the conductors. Your lab coat's gonna kind of match your own fashion armor, where it's black with gray trims.
Hopefully this makes me look more important. I'll be back soon.
You walk through where just a few of them perk up their ears. Wait, stop! You, sir. Who are you?
Who? Me?
Your voice doesn't sound familiar, sir. Yes, who are you?
Oh, I'm just a recent transfer out to assist on the research project.
You're a new transfer? I don't remember hearing it from the superior conductor.
Maybe you're not important enough for the superior conductor to explain himself to.
Take it easy, everyone. Take it easy. We're all conductors here. We're supposed to carry the pride of Lord Enos. Now tell me, sir, who authorized this transfer? What was your maestro's name?
My maestro. Wait, by what authority do you have to question my maestro's name?
I am the second in command of the conductors, sir. I authorize most of these transfers when I meet the transfers. You will remember your place, sir.
Oh, you better have good things.
Oh boy, let's see if I can pull something out of my ass.
I'm not leaving y'all with nothing too easy. We go in hard in these sessions.
I am rolling a goddamn deception to pull a name out of my ass.
Roll that deception.
Beautiful fucking dice, you. I love you tonight. 22.
22.
You might also want to do history. You also might want to do history just in case, because we did get a list of names in the past.
None of maestros, my good sir. It was on the high commanders.
Damn it. Well,
Yeah.
I tried.
And
That
Tiny
too
would
high
only
on it.
know. You're not Tiny right now.
No! The fails. Well, anyways, I still got my 22 deception to just
Just make up a name.
pull over it. Okay.
I'm sure they'll believe it.
My maestro goes by the handle of Alendor.
Alendor.
Alendor, yes.
I thought Maestro Alendor was on vacation.
This was the last thing he did before he went on vacation, was transferring me over. This was extremely important that I be here to assist with the research, so he knew that I had to be here before he went on vacation.
I see. Well, welcome aboard, fellow conductor. It's nice to have you here. I need to...
Thank you, conductor.
No problem, conductor. So I must go and look into the stuff involving the transfigured tanks on subfloor 7. Make sure you check out all the notes that you need. If anything else goes awry, sound the alarms. The shadows are supposed to be in the vicinity from any of the tracking powder has stated from Benny.
I will be on high alert then. Thank you, conductor.
No problem, conductor. As the second in command walks out of the room, the others kind of are weary, but with the second in command just giving the right away, they kind of just go about their business.
No idea how fucking
Oh, no
hard
wonder
I'm
why
sweating
people
right now.
walked in.
Alright, I waste 0 time making my way to the research to get a hold of everything I can on their aura
all that
transfer
shit
and
down.
capture.
Got. All this gonna be yours. That deception was so beautiful. You take at least a good 17 sheets of paper with you.
Shoving it all in, and then I move my way back down Matista and just throw off the disguise.
That was very interesting.
I'm gonna have to remember that name in the future. I already lost it. Where's everyone else?
They actually found the floor downwards thanks to Amy's directions while you were getting the notes. They were just waiting for the rest of you guys to head down.
Then let's head
We're
down.
going down there.
In an alley around. So,
I would retrieve the druids, but I'm not reaching into that cleavage again.
Only one of them is in the cleavage.
Doll is
Fair
just
point.
holding on to Amy's leg for dear life.
I think I'll just leave her there.
So, going from the research floor downwards, this is the... Well, for lack of a better term, this is the holding facility where it has various cages of all the captives being hung precariously by chains, where the floor is not really a floor, it's just a singular bridge with a dark pit that's surrounding it that heralds down to 2 floors downwards. It's only accessible by one of the graviton plates, aka the prototype elevators that will be more prevalent in campaign 2.
They don't make it easy.
At the same time, there are 7 acolytes that are stationed near each cage, but there are no conductors on this floor, surprisingly. Just a random little orb sitting atop of a tank that's sitting in the middle of the bridge.
Right. They mentioned that tank.
And because this is the floor you guys are looking for, the DC is going to be 21 for stealth. If you guys want to re-roll now, this is the time. Otherwise,
I mean,
you might have
I match
combat.
I match it. So
You and
I'm
Bello
moving
match
mine
it, no
alone.
problem.
I use my reroll. I match.
Something tells me I think we're going to be rolling initiative soon.
I got a 17.
It's fine. We can do this.
And
It really would have been preferable to have secured an escape route first.
I re-rolled and I made 21.
Yeah,
Yeah.
baby. Let's go.
Fluff, what did you get? Just so I know. Did you say a nat 1?
Yes, but I could technically keep that 15.
No! I'm gonna take that nat 1, baby!
No, god damn it!
I think the turning 30 used up a lot of my luck earlier.
Yeah,
you're gonna
fine.
pay for this.
Hey,
So,
I did my part for today's session.
critical failure with
I'm sorry.
another failure, but 3 successes. So this is gonna be a mixed success, guys. So, you're going to succeed, but not without there are gonna be some complications after the success.
Now I really need to remember that name I just used.
Eleanor.
Elendor, thank you.
So, what do you guys want to do? Because there are approximately 60 cages being hung precariously, but only 50 people inside, and a tank with an orb held above it.
2 things. Secure an escape route, determine where the captives are actually in before we start busting open cages.
Fair enough.
Over table.
Yes.
Am I able to use Canute inside the facility?
Please say yes.
You have the vines ability with it, right?
Let me double check. Because that would
'Cause
be
it-
in our DMs.
Because we can absolutely summon vines. We're surrounded by druids.
Oh, this is also true.
It's very true.
Yeah, we can make greenery if that's all you need.
Yeah, I just need some greenery.
Well then, time to pull your weight.
I got rope. AK vines.
That works.
That's all we need.
Also, it does appear that I do have an extra wild shape. I believe.
I am gonna yell at her after this.
I believe. Wait, no. Let me double check. I was looking at cantrip. Sorry.
Yes, Laurel?
I think you didn't send me the update on Canute.
I think the vines should still be a thing from its first form.
No, I know.
Okay.
Like, just because it's awakened, it doesn't lose its stuff. Like, you still have
Yeah, but it's one of
transport
those,
via
like-
plants and shit.
I need to paste together some of the stuff that we did in DMs. So I can just
Yeah, you can use
Easily
grasping
find it.
vines once per long rest and with its awakened state, but you still have transport via plants.
Okay.
You don't even need to use that vines. We got vines.
Yeah.
So then, great. We've got a way out at least. Now we just need to identify which cells have people, which ones don't.
If you guys want to figure out who's doing a perception check that hasn't rolled perception already, you can do so.
Yeah, because isn't mine still in play?
Yours is in play, but you're the navigator right now.
Yep.
So we need somebody else to pull it.
Here, I'll do it.
Yays.
You're P21.
21.
Oh.
Not a bad thing. So you're able to tell that the lower 45 hold 45 captives, but 5 of them have some of the acolytes watching them like hawks. Which I know, no face, so how are they watching it? Don't question it. There's a lot going on right now.
They have magical eyesight. Don't worry about it.
Sure.
While the tank still has that orb circling around, but for you guys that have been around the block, the tank looks familiar to Psyche's tank when you found her on Ion.
The hag.
Wait, is a hag?
Yeah, usually in those tanks are hags.
Gotta go bust up a tank.
If we drop that tank, it will draw the attention of the acolytes.
Well, we could also secure it first, then crack it
Yeah.
open.
Yeah, good idea. Let's do that then.
Let's go.
Okay.
And as for you, my little cobalt passenger, start making some vines.
Okay.
Okay. Puts her down, and I fly up to help secure that tank.
Oh no, the tank's on the bridge.
Oh, alright. No flying for me then.
I mean, if you want to fly to the
Yeah.
people hanging, you can.
I mean, though, I don't think you'd want to do that.
It would be
considering,
best
you know,
to start taking them out
Yeah, we should
And-
get the first
and then
45
do
out.
the tank last.
Yeah, alright. We'll do that then. We'll start getting the first 45 out of there.
Also, don't forget, Bolin, you still have that cloud cloak in your inventory if you want to pass it on to one of the newbies. Or to D's, because D's can't fly.
Yeah, I was actually debating that. Hey, Deez, do you wanna fly?
Yes.
Then I just swoop down and stick that cloak on her back. And give her a little pat on the head.
Whee!
Welcome to the Sky Kings.
Is that what you're calling everyone who has
How does
wings?
it feel to be part of the bourgeoisie?
Amethyst is the leading member for being an actual bird.
Yep.
Dragon?
Technically, Amy is stronger than you, so...
Ugh.
Also, technically, all the birds work for the bourgeoisie, so therefore,
That's why it fits Amy.
Owls are so stuck up.
and also she's the captain, so it didn't even matter.
Owls are so stuck up.
In nature,
Actually,
yes.
Amethyst is not as stuck up as one would think.
She's pretty chill. But
She is
anyway,
chill.
while 3 of the seniors are taking flight, I don't know if Bella wants to activate his halo or not.
No, that can wait.
Yeah, God knows Bello actually showed that he's a fucking angel.
Isn't it bright as fuck when he does it?
He would be.
Yeah,
Yeah, that is
it'll-
okay.
yeah,
That's
it'll
actually a
just-
good point.
It's a major sign.
It's literally a divine revelation kind
Don't
of
worry,
thing.
he'll use it if we need a distraction.
Bella will
Great.
run to
Do
the
it
tank.
far away.
Doll, you're doing the vine stuff, right?
I'm just casting Vine with but non-lethally. Just like
Yep.
pulling rope out.
No, I'm only saying this because of the facility. I need you to do a nature check.
Let me check my sheet.
Please tell me you got proficiency in nature. There's so many druids that don't do that.
I'm not primarily a druid, my guy.
Yeah.
Subclassing druids.
It's actually not a bad roll. That's an 18, I believe. Yeah, it's an 18.
18. Perfect. That was actually the DC to meet.
I knew it. Freaking knew it.
The vines will take some time to manifest because the way that this sub-level is made, it's supposed to kill off nature, but not kin's vines. So the vines that you're using will be dying out as you're trying to literally use the rooted vines underneath that are trying to pierce through the walls to eventually just give a small bridge effect or even a netting for all of the caged individuals. So, since you guys are good with stealth right now, I will say it will take some time, but you guys will liberate the 45 that are hanging below to be on the bridge. For
Alright.
you, Bello, if you're going to the tank, I need you to do a strength check for me if you're going to rip out the tank.
Dirty 23.
Dirty 23. You needed an actual 20 to beat this DC.
Okay, because I had enlarge waiting in the wings just in case to give you advantage.
So, you're seeing the orb, you're seeing the tank. You actually rip it to the side to not rip it upwards, to then just try to carry it as best as you can to meet up with the others, where you have 45 liberated, and you have the tank with you. There's only one escape route, which is the way you guys came, because the other side of the bridge just leads to nothing.
Where are the vines being made?
The vines are slowly coming. Right now it's like half of a net on left and the right of where the bridge is, because it's taking some time to manifest all of the vegetation.
The place we're in is not very kind to the plants. They're very anti-protecting nature.
How much more greenery do you need before you can bring out that portal?
I actually don't know.
You need a tree.
Then give it a shot. You need a tree.
A tree amount.
Great.
That's a
So-
lot of fun.
I'm getting a headache.
Keep going.
Don't worry, there's gonna be cookies involved.
I will add pineapple to it.
After
Honey, do you need something to snack on?
Uh-huh.
She just goes into her cleavage, pulls out a cookie, and hands it to her, and hand feeds her.
it
How did
takes
that not
a good
melt?
10 minutes before Doll is able to manifest a vine-shaped tree on the left side that's roughly 5 feet away.
Okay, we're gonna have to do this fast. First the distraction, and then get free the 5, and then get the remaining 50 out, and then we get out. All
Yep.
in one fluid motion. Ready?
Yep.
Okay, let's do
Yep.
this.
So how are you guys gonna do this?
I mean, Belovic's got the tank, so it's really gonna be on
Yeah.
his signal.
Whatever, because I guess I'll just...
Just throw the fuck. Yeah, just throw the fucker.
Yeah,
We don't want to harm the person in it.
There is a hag in the tank,
yeah.
and we
Yeah.
know those things can be delicate considering what we've done in the past.
I mean, it was
And
good to be
also-
carrying it out.
Keep in mind the other tanks that was transfiguring people. I don't know if you've been told this. It literally murdered when it was cracked open, not careful.
These has trauma.
When one becomes a hag, there isn't a whole lot one can do about it. There is a
There's-
point of no return.
Oh, no,
How
no.
far into the hand-making process they are.
So, to explain this to you, Strider, this is so that Volan will know later. A hag maker is not necessarily originally a hag. Veshra was once just a simple hag from the Fey lands, not the Fey wilds. Do not get those confused. But they used DNA of a different hag to merge them together to make the first project Hag Maker from her and 12 other women. Psyche was once just a regular Fey-blooded denizen that was just injected with the DNA. And you don't know what happened with this Hag Maker that's in the tank. And for other clarity for you guys, it's the outside that's more durable for Hag Makers, because they're more deadly and dangerous than a transfigured. Because it's literally messing with certain DNA that can make a super weapon.
I still don't trust it.
Nor should you.
How on
It,
how on earth do we use this as a distraction?
But you know what? What we're going to do is open the portal,
Okay.
roll the fucking thing through.
Wait. We're gonna take this with us?
Yes.
We need the hag maker, because if they don't have the hag maker, they are
Oh, the darkness
down
don't have the hag.
one out of all the ones they have. So far, we
okay, I
have
guess
2. This would be the 3rd one.
Yeah.
gotta-
Fucking hags,
I
man.
guess you gotta- All right, fine. You got a point.
I can make fog.
Yeah, I could
They
do that.
can't.
They can see, but they can't see. Get it?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's really no point in making
Are they
fog for something
talking
without
away
eyes.
with this? Because like this is weird.
What? That you're holding the thing? I mean, you could have set it down at some point. Carefully.
Yeah. You know what? Fog plus Halo would be good enough to pretend to be a god.
Do it.
All right. Oh, Jesus. All right.
Wait,
But
what?
wait. Because we would. Can you project your voice to be a different tone? Because otherwise, he would be sounding. In case we need the deity to speak.
I
I
can
do
solve
not
that
have
with prestidigitation.
Oh, yeah, there you
Okay,
go.
we got a plan.
Okay. Jesus, this is so scuff.
It may be scuff, but I work literally by winging it.
To be fair, this is a very delicate situation where you guys could do a lot of damage, but it's a war of attrition if there's a lot of alarms going off.
Yeah, and
It's
plus
very
we gotta
true.
make sure they still think we're.
All right, Halo boy. Do your best god impression. Prestidigitation to alter your voice.
I guess I'm casting Fog Cloud.
Yeah, you're casting Fog Cloud.
So, with all of the vines manifested, you even make a small 5-foot walkway, which makes Doll very exhausted. You then just finally exhume a full-blown fog that fills the bottom, that actually alerts the acolytes to then just turn their heads down to just peer at the fog before seeing a small glimmer within the fog base itself.
You're on Bello.
Well, they
I
have
hope
to.
you're
It'd be especially wise is if they ask.
fair point.
As one of the acolytes just charges up a spell that's crackling with lightning, just...
Okay, they're going hostile.
Okay.
Hello there, disciples.
They
And of course, that voice is booming and godlike.
What kind of god are you?
Don't question it.
Ask questions. I'm curious. I'm
This
curious.
is over table.
Yeah, this is over table. I'm sorry. I'm a very curious person. I like cinematic deep. Sorry.
They're just
I don't know. We
waiting
got
now.
fog and we got glowing.
Foolish mortals, you have. I don't know, something like on those lines. Something that would definitely be like, you're going to be judged for this kind of vibe.
God damn it. Here we go.
I don't know. Just pull one of your
Let's see if I
ancestors'
can't do
names
this.
or something.
I believe
Well,
in
you know,
Jay.
if I intimidate them, I have a shit ton of good shit intimidation.
Then frickin' do it.
I mean, if you're pretending to be a god, you could be pretending to be their god.
I could.
Enos
Do we even know what their god is?
You've
He's a
seen the
god.
god! You were
We've
there!
We've heard
Oh,
their
yeah, that's
voice.
Oh yeah, that's right. It would be the child, wouldn't it?
Right.
You probably find this hilarious.
Jesus.
Like literally over table. I feel like this would be one of those. Some idiot is trying to pretend to be me. Can't pull it off.
I just want him to pull it off.
I believe in you, Jake.
You got this.
You can do it.
Lean on those rolls.
As each acolyte is just steadily getting into position.
Nat 20 plus 8 plus 3.
Got 31!
So, Jay, here's your crown back.
You could say anything and you'd probably be able to get them.
Wow.
Put the fear of their child god into them.
Now I know the voice of the child's gonna be so pissed when this works.
The gods of the dice decided that I deserve to be scary.
Okay, what do you say?
Let's see, now this is the trick part.
You could just pull a be gone.
All in the same session, the crown went and came right back. Goddamn.
That's what, like, now we're just gonna give your crown on loan and then we're gonna get right back to you. We just had to make the druids feel special.
I can feel the tongue-tied in you, Jay, because I know there's a lot of options here.
That spotlight is
No.
burning, isn't it?
Take me down, just so I could have it in front of me. But sometimes that helps. Let's see if my throat won't die.
Oh, you've got this.
I believe in you.
Not any of you. Think about attacking your very god. It shall be returned. Down to your very soul.
Five of them lower their hands and just kind of recoil. Two of them just watch. I state this because two of them are immune to intimidation.
Oh no.
Ah!
It's fine. It's fine. I can make it work. It's fine.
Tell me you've got a good deception.
As the five that are recoiling just look to the two, they examine the halo. And then, in case you guys aren't looking at them, you just hear fast movements from their hands. Just they're signing super fast to one another.
While they're clearly still busy signing, I'm opening up that fucking portal.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
I don't think we have enough time.
Yeah, get all of the
Just
45
shuffle
out.
everyone
Just get
in.
everyone out.
I'm just shuffling
Yeah,
everyone through that portal.
It's like, go, get the fuck out, go.
Just go. I will light a fire under you. Just run.
Don't say that low.
And then there's a matter of the tank, if you guys want to, like, get that to safety right now.
I would like to help Bello get that to safety.
Okay.
Yeah, let the strong bird lady handle that.
Do I need to do a strength check?
I mean, you're a barbarian, so do it with advantage.
Okay.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hold on. 23.
23, fine. You're just able to take it with one hand, put it over your shoulder, just like, okay, I'm gonna carry this bitch into the portal real quick, and okay, it's safe. We're good. We're also fucked, but we're good.
You got it.
God.
So after the signing is done, with the fog still open, it's roughly been about 5 to 7 minutes to get all of the people to safety and the tank. But all you hear is just the footsteps of the 7 retreating into the system.
Oh, hey, it worked.
Which means any minute there's going to be an alarm.
Let's not wait for that, shall we?
Don't we still have 5 to save?
Ah, crap. And I fly up and
You know what,
get
Bella's
them.
gonna go save the 5. He's gonna speedrun saving the 5!
So
Oh, yeah, that's right. He's way faster than me.
Dave
Yeah.
Bello flies up with Volan, just fast as can be through the cloud banks. Dahl is
Freaking
sweating.
show off. I just snatched Doll. I snatched D's because we didn't forget about her.
And Amy's just gonna be waiting by the portal because Canute's holding it open.
Oh.
And in we fly.
It doesn't take too long with your guys' stealth in effect still for just a little while longer to bring them down, put them through the portal itself. And when those last 5 are ushered through, you can drop the vines and the portal if you too wish.
Yeah, once everyone's through, I would recommend we do that.
I mean, that sounds good
Yeah.
to me.
Parfait,
Yep,
parfait.
everyone's on the other side, safety. Yeah, drop it.
Alright.
Yeah, we're not giving them a way to get it back to us. Screw that.
So, portal closes, vines are slowly receding, and the fog is starting to dissipate. Right as on cue, the alarms are going off.
Knew it!
Yes, but we're far, far away. Thank God.
Oh, you guys went through the portal?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Of course we did!
No, we decided to.
No, we're back in the build.
No, we're just standing around in the building, just waiting for them.
I
We're
thought you
just
guys were gonna
mannequins.
stay to destroy the facility, but alright.
We ain't gonna
Can we
we
do
can
that?
do that later.
Can't we do that on the outside?
Dude, Bella's got plenty of
Yeah,
spells
we
that
can
he
do that
use to
technically on the
destroy it.
outside, which would be more of the wiser.
Yeah, exactly. Let's just bombard that shit from here.
But where
Double
is here
hills.
for you guys? Where is here?
Ametista?
Where did you take it?
Well, let's see. We can just simply probably jump back over to a tree and we can bombard it after.
But what tree in what location?
I don't like how you're saying this.
Oh no.
Ametista would have had to have picked a tree for us to have gone on the other side.
Exactly.
Where did
Logically,
you take it?
she would pick the one that we initially used on the other side of the island that's outside the facility.
Did you?
Wait, where did we send the people?
That's the question.
I mean, we would send the people to our island. That would be safest.
Yes. And if you guys went through that portal,
Then we're back on our island.
which means
We're a whole island away from the facility.
yes.
We should also let someone know we have like a whole bunch of new recruits and or guests.
Which probably all need some form of medical help.
We have
Wait a
doctor.
minute. Wait a minute. It gets worse. We left the writer behind.
Did you?
No, the writer's
And the
with our crew.
The writers
But
still
they're on the island.
No, the writers on
No, the
this
writers
island.
with our crew. They never followed us on the mission.
We're back at home. We're back at home base. The writers on home base. We took every victim to home base. Or home basing.
Yes.
I thought we had to bring them on the other
No,
island, but
he
hey,
has
that's
to be
fine.
with at least someone.
Here.
Right, okay.
It was a fair warning for future endeavors.
It's just to help Strider, because I think Strider was trying to follow the plot, but with so much going on, it was easy to get lost in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. That was just my mistake. Never mind.
It's okay, but
Yeah, no.
there's no need to beat yourself up. It happens.
Surrounded by fluffiness, cute pictures that are distracting me.
Good.
So, yeah, if you guys are going to destroy the facility, you might want to go back now before things happen in the morning.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's what we're thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But
Let's
I
go.
am definitely making a call to the crew explaining what just happened real quick.
Easy enough. They're able to... They're just so used to you guys just doing crazy stuff of just being like, wait, did you fix your... We're going to fix our problems, okay? Don't worry.
We're fixing the problem, but we need you guys to keep an eye on the people we just pulled out of there. Their safety was more important than destroying the facility at that moment.
Wait. Don't we have something back at our home base that we could use for, like, say, long-range bombardment so that we don't have to go all the way back there?
You mean your
The
ship?
ship is broken.
Well, we have more than one ship, don't we?
Wait, don't we have cannons?
Yes,
We
you
should
guys
have
have
cannons.
but Kit won't let
Yeah.
you touch either ship, remember?
Oh,
God-
this is true.
Damn it.
It's true.
All right, fine. We're going to have to do it
Manually go over
ourselves.
there.
All right. We'll go and do it ourselves. Let me find my...
Kinda, that's our metal.
Okay. Then yeah, I guess we better go back. Looks at Ametista.
I knew what I was doing.
So, just coming through where four of you guys are very confident, just like, okay, I can't believe we gotta fucking do this. And Doll's just like, wait, what?
You need your sugar up again?
Too much magic.
I hope you've
Do you
still
wanna
got
tap
one
out?
good, really good spell left in you.
I'll go back to Mr. Shooter.
Okay. Because, again, we don't need Doll passing the fuck out.
You know.
All right.
Those vines were hard to conjure up anyway.
Yeah.
I'm sure they were. You did good, Doll. You can sit this one out.
We need a smile.
As Doll
Here.
walks through the portal with a snack. Since you guys did a good enough job just not being detected and thoroughly avoiding all fights with the acolytes, I'm just gonna say for Amy, Bello, Volin, and Dees, you guys just want to destroy the facility with a team attack, or...
Yes!
Yes.
We're doing
I'm sorry. I don't care what the second option is. We're doing that.
Because,
Okay,
god damn it, it's a pain in the head, the fucking neck.
then...
Yeah, these facilities have been just wrecked by us so many times. This should just be old hat.
Then I need the four of you to roll 1d100 each.
Alrighty. Where's that? There it is.
Okay, I got mine.
Oh my God, I rolled a 99.
99.
You lucky bitch.
I got a 14.
I got a 33.
Oh, Lord, the dice have been good to me today.
Okay. What did you get, D's?
95.
99 and 95 with 23 from Amy and what from Bello?
No, 33 from
33 from
Amy.
Amy. And what from Bello?
14.
Oh my god.
Don't you... You're still mulligans.
He still has a
I do.
mulligan.
I still have both mulligans.
He still has
I would
mulligans.
take it
have
now
only
if I
one.
were you.
DM, would I need to be using my last mulligan?
I would say since you've done this before, I'll give you a free reroll if you want to go higher.
Okay. I do want to go higher.
Okay.
Yays.
Same thing for you, Jay.
Oh my god!
You got
Wait,
100
what?
for you.
Tell me that
I
was
got a
good.
95.
Yeah, baby!
Oh my god. What is this nonsense?
What happened?
Please tell me
Jay?
it's good.
No, I'm talking about them. My god.
Oh.
I got an 80. Hell yeah.
Okay.
I got an
So
80.
Let's fucking go. Let's
I'm
reduce this to fucking rubble.
let me set the cinematic for how you guys walk through. Because it's very much like you've had a long day, your ship is ruined, it's about to be nightfall in the next few minutes, and you have to put the kids to bed. So,
We gotta get this done in like under 5 minutes.
first walking
We're gonna wreck this
through,
shit in two.
Amy, you're in Legionnaire. You don't even wait for full rage. You just go into your nightly rage of Legionnaire, where Canute has gotten to a brand new black aesthetic, almost looking like a fusion of the sword from Advent Children and Genesis's blade from Crisis Core. I'm just doing.
You're gonna have
lots
to
of-
show me those later.
I will, or Strider will, because he's also a Final Fantasy fan.
The
better
nerds
see
of
those.
this world.
With sharper edges to your overall being, coming off more battle ready than ever before. Bellows in full-blown hybrid transformation in his Byakko Esper state, where there's psionic energy just burrowing out from all of his stripes. D's, you're just kind of with the cannon, not the cannon, your gun already set with Himeno Smite and having Enamored Smite automatically raging from your weapons, while you, Volan, are just with fire and ice in each hand, just automatically ready of, okay guys, we have under 5 minutes, and this is an eyesore, and it's right next door to Grandma and Grandpa. We can't have this.
Ever seen thermite against a block of ice? I'm gonna be pulling that.
So, with the combination of it all, with the giant successes, I want all of you to set the scene for this team attack, which is going to kill so many people.
Dear Lord.
We're just ruining everything.
They ruined your lives. What do you want?
I'm trying to remember what Legionnaire is like. Oh fuck. Been a while.
It's been
You're
a while.
definitely going first, though.
Fluff, I think you can help Laurel, because you have the updated
Yes,
stuff.
Give me 1 minute. I had this up yesterday, if not the day before. Legionary.
It's teamwork, baby.
Legionary. Big old great sword. Force damage. Oh, I'm sorry, I was zoning out trying to find a doodle reference.
You're
What am I
fine.
doing exactly again? What am I doing again?
Legionnaire.
You're helping with Legionnaire for Laurel.
Okay, what exactly am I supposed to be looking for?
Oh,
here we
there's
go.
definitely going to be fun. Okay.
You have your rage spirits. Your sword is a great sword, but obviously force damage, and your rage spirits also deal fire damage.
I'm definitely using my rage spirits, and I'm going to be...
What do they look like, just so I know? Because it's been a hot minute.
I don't remember their original forms.
I think you were saying it would be like Hanzo's or Genji's dragons.
Hanzo's dragons. Yeah. But, like, have you seen the Onryo skins of those dragons?
I think I have.
They start to look like that more.
Cool.
But, like, to make... with, like, a fire flame effect coming off of them.
Works for me.
We're fucking destroying this motherfucker by starting with a burn down.
Okay. Just full-blown strike down with the blade having the dragons completely eviscerate everything with your tattoo glowing. Because it's your signature weapon, which makes this even worse, as it's almost coming off like a full-blown star vigil onto this octagon that's eviscerating so many countless lives. Who is adding in next?
I'm saving my stuff up for the building itself.
So anyway, I started blasting.
So anyway, it started blasting.
Just full-blown spinning the gun in your free hand, not even hitting the trigger yet before closing one eye, and then Himeno smite. Concentrated laser beam that just takes out like half of the people inside, just blowing up half the facility with the raging flame still spiraling around it.
That works for me.
Gentlemen, which one of you is next?
All right, I'll give Bella a little bit of extra time. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to start from the top of the building and just encase it in ice, just bringing down the full tumultuous fury of my that stinking reference. Right, Scotty's Wrath. I'm just freezing the entire top down to absolute zero, flash freezing the top of the facility, and then I'm charging up a boosted fireball and just growing it to as large of a size as I can possibly maintain, throwing it down there while breathing my fire breath on top of it to expand out the ice, melting it into oxygen and creating a flash explosion that levels the top of the facility and shockwaves barreling downward.
Okay. Love it so much. And Bello, how do you close it out?
And this is where drinking kicks my ass. Oh,
You good, buddy?
my brain is burned. I was drinking.
It's okay.
Brain goes burr.
So
Brain literally goes burr. Why you don't have alcohol, kid? No, I forget what I can do in my.
well, you're now able to use Scion abilities, which means you're a psychic now.
You're right. I am.
Pull a squiddy.
I mean, I am psychic, and I have my Scion abilities now that have been sitting in the corner. Alright,
'Cause,
'cause 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 'c not. We're going to use our Granite Splash here.
Alright.
Level of the building.
Oh, shit. So, this is how you guys will be finding out what Galatea's class aura is, because the moment Bello starts to conjure up things with his psionic abilities, a rose gold aura starts to wrap around and ignite across his stripes as he's forming electrokinetic psychic energies into the sky that starts to rain down heavily, as it's almost like a complete cataclysmic lightning strike just that levels it out so much that by the end of this whole attack, merging with the flames and the oxygen bomb, and even from the Himeno Smite remnants, there's nothing but a crater left.
That's only a first level spell.
Okay.
That's a first level.
Goddamn scions.
Which means if I cast it at the max level, it would have been even bigger.
You guys can
Can you
name
try?
this team attack however you want, but as you're walking away without a whole hint of anything except pride, all you guys are slightly hearing is just from the remnants of like a lower deck that you never reached, is just the faint voice of a very familiar woman of, "Hello? Hello? Is anyone there?"
What?
"Hello, is anyone there?"
I'm gonna cast Magic Hand and just swoop down there and pick up whatever that voice is coming from. Assuming it's an eye stone or something.
It's kind of an eye stone, but also not, as it's giving a holographic relay of a familiar furbolg you guys know way too well.
Oh.
Dr. Gershon herself, with her bug eyes,
Oh.
messy hair, very ratty looking lab coat.
And she
Hello.
makes an appearance again.
Why?
Who are you?
Just destroy it. Just destroy it.
Oh, I want to hear what she has to say.
What's the verdict here? Am I crushing it or are we listening to it?
Listening to... Who are you and what are you doing? I am supposed to be in the middle of a conversation with someone important.
Yeah, they're dead.
Yeah, there was a giant issue here.
Whose voice is that?
Wait,
Oh,
would
nice.
Bella still be using the child's voice?
Oh yeah, I never took out the prestidigitation. You know what? That's still in play. How dare you not recognize the voice of your god?
Just turning
Oh.
to see where the voice is coming from, to see a giant white cat. That
It is a hologram.
That is very disturbing. But still,
That's so very rude of you.
who are you, lizard man? What is going on here? Wait a minute. Starts to turn their head to the right to get a glimpse of Amy and Dee's.
Turn it around! Turn it around!
Alright, crushed it.
Oh, god damn it.
Before anything else can be seen, it's crushed in your hand.
God damn it, Bolin.
As I
Hey,
turn
with that,
around,
or they know that she probably knows we're alive now.
It's
Look.
not well documented about Bello's transformation. It's just rumors. So,
Yeah, please tell me though it was crushed before she actually got a chance to see me and Dee's.
she got a glimpse of your feathers and a glimpse of the blade of Torrent. That's all she saw.
Well, the bladed
so
torrent might be a
literally
tell,
could've been
but
one.
I think we're okay. I think we're okay.
Because Volan's appearance is different, and no one's
Yep.
really lived to tell the tale about Bella's transformation.
He's
Yeah.
just
Has
the
anyone
best.
really seen my Legionnaire?
It's in the reports, but it's just they think it's your weakest because you never are seen using it.
Yeah.
Even though
Yeah.
technically
So they
it's
have
one of your
no
strongest.
idea how powerful it actually can be.
Exactly.
Which is good. Considering how they've been working really hard to get info, that's a good thing.
Hey, let him think it's my weakest one.
Oh, I am not arguing that.
I mean, your weakest one would technically be Bomber or Joust, but that's just me.
I would say mainly Joust.
Either way, how do you guys feel destroying this facility before you return home?
So what is that?
Wonderful.
184th one or?
I'd say it's
185th?
your 85th.
Maybe like, just another one. I'm now focusing on where I'm going to have to supply pineapples.
I don't know. But you guys finally step through the tree portal and finally return home in earnest, and you guys are exhausted. You've been fighting all day. And Dee's, you look to see that Doll is still eating the crumbs of her cookie.
I'm drawing a doodle of said cookie and what you would have seen in a portrayal right now.
Perfect.
Exactly what we need.
But full-blown exhaustion, Amy, you don't even say you're out of your rage. It drops for you to just show that your eyes are heavy, your wings feel exhausted, and you're just knuckle-dragging into the dirt. Bello, you just drop to your knees and you're just like, is it sleep yet? Can I go to bed? I've been fighting all day. And Volan, you can't even make a fireball. You're just like, it's... fuck it, I'm too tired.
Nah, at that point I'm just going
cuddles.
Isn't that in your shirt?
I think Umi's still in there.
Umi's also yeah, they're having their own cuddle session.
With the ferret head finally popping out, just like, what was all that?
Don't worry about it, Umi. You're fine.
Just climbs out to then wild shape back to normal, and then just walk with you guys home as you're just so tired and so drained.
I'm not carrying anyone.
I mean, technically, Doll could wild shape to carry all of you on one particular form if she chose to.
She probably
Wait, doll.
she probably has enough energy that she'll wild shape into a large dragon.
Wait, you can be a dragon?
One
How
that
are you
can't
afraid of
fly.
anything?
Yeah, because I asked the DM.
So she turns into like basically a young wormling or a young dragon, a metallic one at that. But she just kind of picks each of you up with her maw, just puts you all on as she's carrying you guys back home now.
Just lay down. This is oddly nostalgic.
So, it doesn't take that long to get home when Doll's able to shape back to normal, where at this point, it's now nighttime as the stars are glittering above. All of the captives have been getting tended to by the crewmates and even some of the Order of Cryptids. it seems to be a very quiet evening now, but I want to know individually from all of you guys, except for Umi, who's just gonna head home because she's just like, I want to go see the animals, but I feel like I made an oops, so I'm just gonna go to the house. Where's the lie, though, in this drawing? Where's the
There
lie?
isn't one!
Like I said, when you mentioned she just eating cards, like, this was her short rest. This is how she got her wild shape back.
The fact that she's not even facing it.
She was having a... Just replace that with an island away. This is just a perfect example.
So, aside from Umi just going to the house to lay up in her room, what are the rest of you guys doing individually now that it's nighttime?
I'm going back to reading. I also have to sort all these 17 pages that I've got. Make notes. See if there's anything worth a damn from them.
Okay.
So, you know, I'll do that in my exhausted state until I pass out in my chair.
Did anyone let the hag maker out of the cage?
That's a good question. Did you?
We went back straight into battle, so we didn't let it out.
We kind of left the hag maker with, oh god,
You left it with me.
I left it with you.
It's still in the
So
tank.
did...
We should probably go check on the hag maker then.
Oh
Yep.
god! Let's go check on the hag maker.
I didn't do
We're
anything
too
with it.
exhausted for this.
I didn't do anything
You were
with it.
busy snacking.
I was short resting.
In all
Luckily-
fairness, no.
Luckily, Amy's strength check is still in effect for a little while longer, because although exhausted, she's still strong.
Yeah, she's still strunk.
Just
I mean, that's how she kind of pulls anybody that flirts with her.
rips open the lid where it's very cold to the touch. Like, if you dip your hands in it, you will freeze if you don't have an immunity to cold or even a resistance.
So, me.
So, just being like, guys, it's too damn cold. Say no more. Volan, you're able to just get enough strength to fly up to the top and pull out a woman still roughly the same height as Veshra and Psyche, and they are tall women. They are taller than Amy.
Oh, why are they always so tall and heavy? Ugh.
It's because they're meant to. It's because what they are originally were meant to be.
Yeah, okay, fine, fair point.
Being pulled
Fly
out,
them down.
you see that this hag maker, much like how Veshra's is, well, at this point it's now red and yellow like an actual sunset, and Psyche's is purple and pink. This hag maker actually has aqua green hair that has waves of navy blue. And she's very pear-shaped, kind of like Jennifer Love Hewitt. But she has like a very heart-shaped face, a small little beauty mark above the left corner of her lip. But she has tribal markings on her eyes that are draped down like claw marks down the corners of her eyes. And it seems like there are stitch lines across the left arm that seems almost like the fingers would turn into more shadow claws than anything. That's the only impurity that you see from this hag maker, where as the fluid's being drained out, this would be hag maker number 7, also known as Angela the Wicked.
That name ring anyone's bells? I'm drawing a very
Uh.
exhausted blank.
Would we know this one?
Bello, you do the history check because you were there when you freed Veshra when the other 12 were there originally. I remember that session.
I mean, there was a lot that happened this session, so...
What still shocks me about that session is Ty was good with the computer.
Dirty 21, let's go.
Dirty 21, no problem.
God, the dice have been kind.
Well,
And-
if we, yes, we're having advantage.
So, like how Veshra was originally going to be programmed to be the evil seductress, and Psyche was going to be programmed to be the person of gluttony that will just devour everything to make everyone starve. Angela is meant to just kind of corrupt the minds of others if the programming went through, if you guys didn't rescue her, of course, where this is kind of what might be a telepath of sorts, like a literal Esper, but for your very eyes.
No matter how many times I see this, it still makes me sick.
Luckily, Dr. Nemeri and her medical team are here to, if you guys want to leave her with the doctor herself and her brand new team of literal mermaids.
Yeah, I'm handing it off to the mermaids. I'm not even going to deal with mermaids right now. I ain't got the energy to look at mermaids and swoon.
Alright, fair enough. So Dr. Nemeri, your cyberquatic Genasi doctor, looks at all 51 patients she has, then just takes a cigarette, just... This is the most you guys have given me in 3 days. I finally get my paycheck.
That's all you, Amatista.
You,
Of course.
Scaly,
All
come
about
here.
that bank.
Yes, you, Scaly, come here. Not the small one that looks like she needs a hug. You.
Oh, God. What?
All Dr. Nemeri does is grab you by the head, kiss you on the forehead, and then just state, you need a girlfriend, because I can hear you masturbating in the library. Alright, ladies, let's go.
Wow. Wow, Volan. Come on now.
That is a damn lie!
Time for this exalted dragon to get laid.
Can someone get this man some ice for that burn?
No, I'm gonna.
Dr.
probably-
Nemeri has no chill.
This is why I fucking adore you.
We love the NPCs.
I just blow some ice breath into a bag and stick it on my head.
And this is why you gotta be careful with her.
She made that up. She made that up.
Sure she did.
Hey!
I
I
highly
would
doubt that.
never. Hey, I am thoroughly against sticky pages.
Who says
No
you were
one
using the
fucking has
pages?
What the hell else do I have in that place?
Your
There are
hand?
viewing screens in there.
I'm talking about cleanup, guys. Come on.
There's tissues.
Magic.
You won't find any tissues in there.
You have magic.
Crap, prestidigitation does allow you to clean.
Torment them.
I'll be right back. I gotta go take care of something.
Go ahead.
Go for it. It's a damn lie, and I refuse to
So,
refuse.
the doctor's taking all the patients away. I already know what Volan's doing for the rest of the night. What are all of
Not
you doing?
that!
Wait, I was talking about your research. God damn it!
You need to find out more again, Nolan.
I'm just going to organize my notes, and I'm going to pretend that did not happen. Son of a bitch! Jeez, I swear to God.
He's a mind reader.
I love this tale.
No, that's
so
me.
much.
I've got detect thought.
I was talking about you.
Ah!
Oh god. Okay, so while Volan's organizing the notes to hopefully find a cure to help with Candace at some point, what are the rest of you guys doing with your evening?
Can we check in on the writer dude?
Oh yeah, you can.
Oh God!
check
Do
in
you
on,
even
Cleon.
want to? Why would you even want to?
Well, Bella's gonna check on him and call Gray.
Okay, easy enough. Where I will say Cleon doesn't have a snappy retort for you because Divineborns are knowings. It's kind of dog folk don't try to belittle them out of superstition.
Mm-hmm.
The same thing with Hellborns or Lucians. It's like a weird superstition for dog folk. It's like if you make fun of them, they have this superstition that they will actually summon a god to smite them.
Makes sense.
And calling up Gray is no problem. He's able to pick up and you guys can talk in your room where... Now that we're at this session, who is going to be across the hall from whom? Because Dee's floor doesn't have a room declared, and neither does Amy's, which is on the second floor. So who's residing where? This is the toughest challenge of the whole session. Who's rooming where?
I imagine Bellaback would have a room that's, like, has an outside view.
That would be the second or third floor.
Yeah.
He just wants a quick escape.
Hey, it's the PTSD, man.
So you'd be rooming across the hall from Amy, no problem.
I think Doll will be on the ground floor, considering how many holes we expressed she's done.
Fair enough. So you'd be in one of the rooms nearby Dee's. Volan, where would your room be if you were to ever be home or at the house?
Come back for more, Bolin. It's been too long.
God damn. My room would be likely on the ground floor, near the entrance, so we can easily get in and out.
Okay, so you'd be right across from Dee's room. Okay, that's fine. So the two...
Yeah, I guess it would also be... Yeah, that makes sense.
So the two master bedrooms are owned up by Amy and Bello. We'll address how their rooms looked next session, next week. And the ground floor has Dee's, Doll, and Volan. Umi's room will probably be in a different part of the house, which we'll address next session as well. And you guys have a room prepared for Tiny, probably on the third floor.
Probably.
You better show up in it at some time.
So, Bello's just going to be in his room talking to Gray for the evening before he passes out from his exhaustion. So that's the gentleman. Over to Dee's. What are you doing for the remainder of your evening?
These would probably get a quick snack and then retire to her room for the evening.
Okay, fair enough. And Doll, what are you doing, dear?
Well, since today was so exciting, she's gonna try and sneak into the library and actually try and learn how to read again.
That is too precious.
Oh my god, why doesn't she tell Volan?
You'll be able to see her as you're putting your
Let's say
notes
you're
away.
going to be in the library.
Yeah, I guess I would be there, wouldn't I?
If you guys want to
I would-
RP this cute moment, you have free reign to.
I'd likely look over and notice the kinds of books she's trying to read, which are far more low-level basic books. And I would sigh and just go over, lay down beside her, and ask, "What you reading?"
Hello, Mr. Scholar. Hi.
Hi. What you reading?
Just some adventuring books about heroes.
Those your favorite kind?
Yes.
Notice it's a bit of a easy book. Do you prefer reading easy books?
I can't really read. Back home, father and mother never let us read. Consider it too worldly.
Oh, I wish you didn't tell me that. I use the magic hand to pull down a introductory to common and pull it to my hand and open it up right beside her and say, use this if you're having trouble sounding out some words.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And I also pull a second copy of the book she's reading and plop it down in front of me. What page are you on?
She looks at it, has a hard time trying to say it in common before you actually hear in smooth Draconic. I believe I'm on page 54. But I kind of skimmed around a lot.
Nice smirk and respond in Draconic. How about we read the top of the at the top of the page together?
Okay.
And he would spend time, just a bit of a break for himself too, not to mention he's been sorting through those notes in the intern. Just laying with, yeah, probably not the best choice of words, but whatever. Laying beside Doll and reading the book with her, just saying it out loud, and every once in a while he would act out the voices of the characters while she followed along.
That is so precious.
Her eyes would probably go big as you do the voices. You would see her probably mellowing a lot more out. She would even clap when you probably do a dramatic scene a few pages later down. As she kind of would go into like a broken common and Draconic of, You're really good at this.
I would just chuckle lightly and say, "Oh, it's good practice for the for the performance stuff that I'm been researching lately. Been doing a lot of sidebar stuff." Anyway, and he would just awkwardly just try to float back into the story and try not to get too embarrassed about being complimented.
Fair enough. And we'll do the retroactive stuff with Laurel when they get back, but as we get towards where everyone will slowly get closer to their sleeping period, and after falling asleep in bed, Bello. As you are drifting from the normal plane into the dreamscape slowly but surely, as you're preparing to hold a meeting with Captain Twildin and with Terry, your two allies, to form something new with Blood Hunters. As you can tell, change is coming, and you need to figure out something while looking for Princess Paige. You hear small, distant echoes of panic and worry from people as you're wandering through, just small whispers that kind of peter in and out of things, before you feel like a cold chill running down your spine as someone is standing behind you. You slowly turn, and you get to see that it's your uncle Amalazi himself.
Oh, not again.
You're getting very sloppy out there, nephew. They almost found you this time.
You'll need to try harder.
Not my group, don't cough. I mean the ones that want to find out if you're alive or dead. I can't keep this charade long enough to make sure that you and your friends are safe. So you need to be smarter.
We're doing all we can for the time being.
If you are not my brother's kid, I would not care. But if you are to do something, make sure that you stay prepared. Much like I need to stay prepared for my own mission with the Prince Netessa himself in a few months' time.
Huh.
Just be wary in the meantime, and maybe, just maybe for my own sake, you and your friends prepare your two new comrades for what is to come. If you're going where I think you're going, they need to be battle-hardened and ready to take on things that they will never be able to forget again. Do you understand me?
Yeah. Understood.
Okay. Oh, and say hello to my brother and sister-in-law at least once. They still want to find out if you're alive themselves.
I will attempt to get in contact.
He just nods, starts to slowly walk to disappear into the crowd of other dreamers as you make your way to your meeting with Twildin and Terry. It's all slowly becoming more quiet as the night engulfs you all slowly but surely. And as peace comes for the time being, but with an uneasy feeling in the air, that is where we're going to end tonight's session. I would like to thank everybody for either watching this live in the VODs or even seeing the best ofs that we're going to be starting up with in a few months' time. We appreciate all of you guys so much. Tune in next week for more installments of things, and is it Turn Up Tuesday yet? Have a good one.